Our party of adventurers, Aurora Caelum, is wandering the misty countryside of Barovia, a cursed land under the watchful eye of the vampire lord Strahd von Zerovich. Most recently, allies of Aurora Caelum were punished by Strahd's druidic servants who sent an animated tree blight named Winter Splinter to smash the winery to bits. Aurora Caelum found the winery more or less destroyed and followed the tracks to the druids' encampment at Yester Hill. Yester Hill seemed abandoned, but there were circles of standing stones and giant cairns spread out all along this massive hilltop. There was also a grove of trees with a single giant rotting tree in the center of the grove. An axe was embedded in this tree, and the tree was bleeding. Well, it was bleeding. Kind of a sticky, sappy blood.
Jelly.
There was a body slumped against the tree below the axe, wearing the colors of Kiva's former unit.
Not just her unit.
Okay. I say Kiva's because she commanded it, but Kiva, Jensen, and Vidna's former unit. Better?
Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
Kiva claimed the axe, though she didn't recognize the fallen body, and all of Aurora Caelum moved into the center of the standing stones, where a giant wicker statue of Strahd stood, staring menacingly down. At about this point, 12 druids burst from the ground where they had been hiding and attacked, and during this fight, the giant evil tree Winter Splinter also attacked. You were able to fell Winter Splinter, barely, and the few druid survivors ran in terror as their lord Strahd materialized from the mist and ordered them to go away. He assured you that this is not over. And I believe that was... Oh, no, one more thing. Winter Splinter, on its destruction, dropped a single glowing green gem on the ground. And I believe one of you picked that up, didn't you?
Ismark did, actually.
Was it
It
Ismark?
fell on him, didn't it?
The NPC did, yeah.
Oh, well, okay, I guess Ismark has it.
No, wasn't it on me?
No, because it
I don't
fell
know.
on Ismark.
Either way, can we
The
take
tree
it away
fell
from
on me.
Mark?
Well, we'll have to
Before
do
we
that.
lose another
Don't you
silver
remember?
weapon?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You went all pancake. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you would have it then.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to check the footage.
Okay.
Yeah, check the
Replay that.
I did.
Okay. So, I believe that is where things now stand, with the druids gone, Strahd gone, all of you still standing, most of you pretty horribly bludgeoned in this circle. Aurora Caelum, what would you like to do?
Rest.
Short rest.
It is dark and stormy. Okay, let's move that map just a little bit.
I don't know if it's safe to stay here.
That did not work. Oh, yes, that did. Okay.
Well,
Where the fuck are we? Oh, the druid's place.
what if I get up on top of these? I'm just moving my token. I didn't actually move. Like, what if I get up on here, on one of these rocks here? And then I can keep a watch while we short rest?
Okay. Yeah.
I could just watch all around. I could get, like, the full 360 from here.
As long as it's just a short rest, it should be okay.
As you gesture to the rocks over there, you can see, and I'm pointing this out mostly for Ivari's benefit, that there is a solid wall of fog to the west, which rises as high as your eyes can see.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
I'm going to pretend I was here last week and I know everything.
Oh, you do, sister. You're very smart.
Yes. I'm going to rest.
I will scramble up. Does it seem like there's any lightning going on? Like, you know how it was striking the area? Is it still, like, doing that? Or
Yeah, actually, as you ask this, there's a rumble of thunder and a flash of lightning strikes the Strahd statue,
Oh,
which
God.
bursts into flames,
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
We didn't do it.
shedding
Wasn't
light
us.
over this entire area.
It wasn't me.
What do we see?
Wait, can I chop down the statue?
So
already
looking at the
burning.
statue, it is on fire currently, and it looks like it's burning pretty quick. But there, at the feet, there are giant tree roots covered in thorns and spikes, entwined around its feet, kind of anchoring the statue in place, holding it upright.
Can I chop it down with my new axe?
You can certainly try.
I will.
Please
We
do.
just get
And
out
it-
of the way.
Since there's tree roots, that's additional 1d8?
No, the tree roots are separate from the statue. That's something else.
Yeah, but if it's there, then if that's helping it stay up, then...
No, if
Damn
you're
it.
attacking the statue, you're not attacking the tree roots.
I don't have that item in my inventory. Do I just roll a... Is it great axe or just axe? I gotta bring it real quick.
Give me 1 second. It is a battle axe.
Okay.
Ooh, a D12.
No.
Oh. D10.
Battle axe is D10 if wielded two-handed, D8 if wielded one-handed.
What am I thinking of? That's a D12.
Oh,
Great
well,
axe.
it's not letting me
Ah.
drag it.
Great
over,
axe is 2d6.
So I'll just roll a d20
Yes.
to hit, and then I can roll the damage.
Just make a strength check. I would just roll a strength check.
That works so much better. Thank you.
And I know that we're adding +3 for proficiency, so 9 to hit.
I am in pain.
You kind of strike it with the axe, and the axe just kind of chips at the leg a little. It doesn't really cut.
Okay, one more swing.
Oh, wait.
5.
You try again, and it's
God
just
damn.
it's just not cutting. The wood is too strong.
I'm bored.
Kiva, maybe just let it burn.
I'm bored. I don't want to cut it down no more.
Okay.
Barbarian pride at its finest.
That was okay. Sure.
You showed that statue. You showed it real good.
Maybe you could try it on the tree later. You know, the one over there.
After I rest, I'm tired and bored.
Can we just move out of the circle before we start resting? I just don't like
Yeah.
it here.
Where do you want to
Maybe-
go?
Maybe we could move onto this side, so we'll have at least a wall on our back.
I don't think we should go closer to them over here.
In the grove of trees, just a reminder, there were some needle blights just kind of wandering around.
Maybe
50,
we should
100.
rest over here.
Okay. That's fine. Like that?
Yeah.
Come in.
So you guys step over the pits in the ground where the druids had been hiding, and onto the hilltop itself, like where the hill starts to slope downward.
There's actually pits? I thought they were like what we thought were burial mounds. with
They
them
were,
hiding.
but there's little shallow grooves too, because it was clear they were laying there for long periods of time, and they often lay there. Like those were not temporary. It's like druid bedding, if you will.
You're druids.
And from here, looking out, you can see dozens of 10-foot-high piles of stone just down that hill.
While we're doing this, I just want to keep an eye out around me, especially the fog wall.
Okay, so now that you have a clear view, staring into the curtain of fog, you can see a white fortress on a hill above a great city. The city appears quite distant, maybe a mile away. The fog obscures all detail, but you can hear what sounds like the distant echo of a church bell.
Like those stones, right?
What?
The
No,
stones that we saw.
no. What I'm saying is through the fog.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, I'm talking to Chelrina. Remember the stones with the church bells, the steeple? I don't know. I got a connection there. For some
I
reason.
see. You're asking if the city looks like one of the four depicted in the stones.
Yes.
Oh,
It reminded me of that.
It does not, actually.
Okay.
It looks like a distinct fifth city. And incidentally, it also does not look like Vallaki or Barovia.
is it recognizable in any way?
Go ahead and make a history check.
Just because I'm going to actually try to do one too.
Sure.
2.
You don't recognize
Looking
it.
over here, I wonder what you guys are looking at.
I think I set the foundation.
Damn.
Nice.
I'm retarded.
Jensen for the win.
Yep.
Tap
Bye.
and Chell, neither of you really recognize it. Jensen, you don't...
I don't even know what they're
recogn-
looking at.
Well, I mean, it feels like something out of a dream. Nothing that you
Okay.
think you've ever seen before.
While they're looking that way, I'm gonna look this way while we rest. You know, where our little friend was.
Okay.
Damn,
So you guys camp out here for the next hour in the rain and the thunder. The thunder finally lets up after maybe 20 minutes.
Do I see anything as I'm keeping watch over here?
No.
Good.
So, Kiva, you've spent some time looking at this axe, studying it, learning its name and its abilities. Vidna, you've been kind of keeping an eye out, but nothing has moved in the area. There's been no sign of life. Those of you who've been watching
Or
the
death.
fog, obviously you didn't just hear non-stop church bells. You heard them only for a few moments. At times, you couldn't see enough through the fog to even make out that stone fortress or the city beyond. At times, it's more visible, like fading in and out. You never see any people, though. It's just too far away, like a distant silhouette.
Have we heard any kind of drums?
No.
Interesting.
I think that I think that city is another land, and maybe one of the ways that people travel between here.
You mean the people that are allowed to travel?
The
over here?
Vistani.
Yeah.
Why do we no go with Vistani? And I'm gonna look at Chell for a moment. Can we try something?
I kind of had the same thought.
I don't understand what.
I just wanted to get closer and look at it and see if anything happens.
Why would Irina want to do that?
Irina's a very
It's
exploring woman.
safety
likes to
from
know.
Strahd. If
I
we
like-
get out
that's
of
true.
here.
If we could somehow get through that fog, then for me, it would be the safest place for me.
Yes, for you.
For me.
Okay.
For her.
When I looked at that fog for a while, it looked like a spell. Something that's been there for a long time. Which means there's a good chance if you get close to it and try to cross it, something bad could happen. Like,
Wait, we just have to throw a stick through it first.
Well, we would have to get close enough to throw something.
Problem solved.
But yeah.
How about more like sister, a rat? So we know if it die.
I don't know where to get the rat.
We'll just grab one of the bodies. There's dead druids everywhere.
I regret my decisions from Death House, okay? You don't need to bring it up again.
I forgot about that.
Hey, Kiva, just chop off a foot and throw it in there. You're good at that, right?
Never
Throwing-
seen Kiva
Duh,
chop feet
but
off.
but the problem with that, Jensen, it's already dead.
I'm gonna move south.
Toward the grove?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of walk along this super steep hill. It's a little off-put. Like it's kind of, you don't need to worry about balance or anything. But if you ever walk on like the side of a hill, you know what I mean. Like it's
it's
a little off kilter.
Yeah.
Like walking on a hill.
Like
I'm actually
walking
gonna
on a
get
hill. Yeah.
close enough to where they can't see me, but I can like observe them, kind of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't want
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to make noise or.
Make a stealth check.
I'm still a good distance away though.
Square's 50 feet.
Yes. So he is about 315 feet from the
8.
central tree.
8. I got an 8.
8.
It's horrible.
Okay. You kind of stay low.
I'm sneaky.
None of the blights wandering amongst the trees over there spare you a glance.
Are they doing anything in particular? Are they just walking around? Or are they
Just kind of shambling.
Do I see anything on the tree in the center? Or
So
Midna. Tap's getting close to the blights.
looking
I'm not
to the
going
tree, you're still a little far away to see. I mean, you can definitely see that it's misshapen and gnarled and twisted and kind of
Big.
horrible looking.
Well,
Yeah.
I do think we should go take care of that, but
How are we gonna do that?
I don't know.
It's also the only tree that's actually alive in that grove. All the others are dead or rotting.
Probably because
Wait,
it sapped the life out of them.
so all the trees around the outside are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Just that tree that looks dead in the middle is alive.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't draw it.
it's all right. I'm gonna get a little closer. Still try to remain quiet, and I'm gonna see if they're doing anything in particular that I can spot anything they're doing.
Okay. At this point, we're gonna see if they notice you
Okay.
because you're getting pretty close.
Do you need me to roll
Oh.
a stealth check again, or no?
I will say though, now that you're closer, you can see that the 6 needle blights are not alone. There are also 3 vine blights and 12 twig blights.
I'm running.
Those weren't there before.
Change your mind.
Stealth, I'm gonna run.
Well, several of the needle blights kind of turn to look at you.
Mm-hmm.
And as they do, you happen to see some of the little guys kind of wandering around between their legs. And you see one of the vine blights just kind of shamble up out of the ground from one of the dead shrubberies. And you just turn and book it the other way.
What
Oh,
happened?
you're obviously not a threat if you do that.
What did you see out there, Tap?
Oh,
not back
there's. Well, yeah. I'm gonna run back. Okay, let's per se I run back.
I
Person.
assume that's what he was doing. So.
Yeah, that's where I was going. There's a whole bunch of nothing over there. We shouldn't go over there. Needle blights, vine blights, freaking any kind of creature you want. There's how many would I have seen? Just curious.
Maybe a dozen. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine you stuck around long enough to really count, but
So probably like a dozen or more, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a dozen or more down there. I mean, I know we could take them. I'll just do a fireball, but on a lighter side, there's a lot of them. So
Well,
I didn't notice anything about the tree. So
you didn't really get close enough. You could see, though, that the tree was misshapen, and I'd say at your closest point, it looked like there was something running down its bark, like some kind of liquid.
there was some liquid running down the tree's bark, though.
yeah,
Just like the staff.
Me and Irina saw that when we went in there earlier.
What do we do? Should we go stop him, kill him, get the
Well-
tree?
I think we need to destroy that tree.
It's
To
it's
what
clearly
end?
not- Well, if we want the Montakovs to be able to live here again, I think making it habitable, it's a good idea.
Those things were not there. There were no vine blights when we went and looked up at it, so they're coming out of the ground over there. I think it's a spawn point. I don't know how else to
Wrong MMO.
Let's destroy him. Let's go.
Well,
When you
But
think about
if-
it, we got rid of the druids and everything going on over here. If they were actually controlling or suppressing
But-
those things, now they can grow free.
if you guys let me, I could go in first. With the staff, they won't attack, and I can channel divinity and try to hit all of them.
Or you can go in and try to talk to them or control them.
I could try, but they weren't really responsive to me earlier.
Well, controlling's a funny thing, let me tell you.
Oh, how do you suggest I do that?
Just go in and tell them what to do.
I can try, I guess.
Try it.
Walk tall. Be
And if not-
confident.
You better
And-
listen to me because I am Vidna.
I show you.
If not, channel divinity. And then I'll fireball right behind him.
can I follow again, just for backup?
Yeah, they didn't attack you before, so.
Right.
I'm not going to follow them, but I'm going to stay distance behind them and just kind of walk enough to see them, basically.
It's possible that whoever is with you, Vidna, they won't attack, and it's not just me.
I hope so. But it might just be because you're you.
The druids
rather-
didn't seem to care. Neither did the
rather-
big tree.
I'd rather stay at distance, though, because I'm more lethal.
Okay, so me and Irina are gonna go towards the grove.
Okay,
Tap,
where are the rest
follow.
of the band?
How about
Huh?
the rest can keep an eye on us?
Yes, if you see me channel divinity, you can come running and help.
Alright. Whoops. It's better.
But if we do anything to the tree, I think they're gonna get mad.
Just on a recap, how far are these squares again?
50 feet.
50 feet.
Okay.
So you're still probably 100 feet. As you draw near, you only see the 5 needle blights shambling around. I'm sorry,
What?
6 needle blights.
The viney guys went away.
Hey, what happened to the vine guys?
Technically, Tap is the only one who saw them.
Yeah, but he told us.
Mhm.
Oh, let's go. Well, maybe we can ask them where they went.
Okay.
I will have
Come out
this-
because of tap.
I'll have the staff out.
Actually, Ismark would be like here.
Assuming I would have joined as well.
Actually,
I was
he's-
totally
he's-
there for what he said something.
So Chell and Vidna are moving closer.
Hmm.
Okay.
Ismark, brother-in-law, stay behind me. I'll protect you.
I do not need protection.
No, but you're my brother-in-law, and I kind of got to look after you.
Oh my God, you have-
brother-in-law.
You have to stop messing with him.
I'm not.
Jeez.
You know Irina and I've got a thing.
Oh my God.
Can you think of nothing else?
I'm thinking of how to protect your sister.
Yes,
That's
clearly.
what I'm thinking. Yes. And you're my brother-in-law, so I have to protect you too.
I mean, at least he's family first.
Exactly.
I can respect that.
I would wrap my arm around Vidna. Kind of like.
I think
you
Vidna
know,
went.
having, like,
Vidna went on ahead of you.
Oh no, also I want to stay for a hug.
oh, this is more like one of those headlock hugs.
Oh, this is the face Vinda makes. Oh,
Not a uwu.
I don't know what that means.
you'll understand one day.
So
on, then.
Vidna and Chell, disguised as Irina, move forward past the dead shrubs, the dead trees. All 6 of the needle blights are staring. Where is number 6? Why can't I
Hello.
find number 6? Oh, there it is.
Hello. We're back. How are you guys?
They
Roll
stare.
for initiative.
Yikes.
Hope everything's going well. Oh right, I'm supposed to. She'll hold the staff out. Go away. Go over there.
They continue to stand and stare.
Ooh, it didn't work.
Wait, I want to come hack one down.
No, we're not doing
Oh,
that
no,
yet.
no, no.
You heard the plan. You stay over there.
I'll be closer at least, so I can hack.
Get closer to the tree.
As Kiva draws near to the shrubs and dead trees, all 6 of the needle blights stare at her as well.
Oh,
I will turn.
And
and look.
the
No,
needles bristling on their body kind of extend a little bit like they're
No.
arming.
Get back,
They're
sister.
feeling
Go.
prickly.
wait.
Go.
I'm going
Go away.
like hide this
Sister!
behind me a little bit.
Needle guys, it's okay. She's nice.
I'll back up a little bit too.
Oh, it's a little bit. These are 50-foot squares, by the way.
10 feet.
Okay. They continue to stare. 2 of them begin to kind of amble in your direction, raising their arms.
Sister, go back. With
Go back another 10
others.
feet.
Hey guys, it's okay. She's nice. You
Look,
don't have to attack her.
Yeah, I brought snacks. Here, you can have some.
Yeah.
She'll pull
boy,
out
they're coming.
rations.
Throws rations in the air.
They
Oh,
continue to
water.
march toward Kiva.
Eva, get back.
Guys, I have a new toy. Can I try it?
No, God, she's dumb.
I'm
Keep
gonna
it
try to
going.
I'm gonna grab one on the shoulder, just be tap him. Hey,
They don't really have shoulders. They're kind of covered in needles.
Oh, I
Yeah, that would
can't
hurt.
Really touch it.
Oh!
I'll get in front of them. Hey, you don't need to worry about her.
You just worry about me.
You
Show
just
'em
worry
the
about me
snack.
right now.
Show
Eat
'em
the snacks I provided. I have the staff out.
And Kiva, what are you doing?
Hang back.
Eat the snacks I
so?
provide.
I'll keep going.
You are backing up.
I worked hard
Yeah.
for those
Okay.
snacks.
Okay, well then, once you are kind of out of the grove of trees, like once you reach about that point, they stop following you and slowly start to meander their way back toward the tree,
Okay.
Ugh.
completely ignoring Vidna trying to lay hands on them.
And give them snacks.
Yeah, they pay absolutely no attention to Vidna whatsoever.
Okay. So
I
we
think-
learned a couple things. I can't control them, and they don't like snacks.
And I think they're trying to protect the tree.
Yes.
So what should we do?
I have a trick I can do.
Not now, sister.
I just want to smash things.
Didn't Tap say there were others?
Yeah, I don't see them though. I only see these
They come out of the ground.
chuckleheads.
Can I do a perception check and look for them, like other things?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can I impatiently tap my foot?
Sorry, Jency.
It's like, God, it's like an infection. The tapping is spreading.
Ah! I got a 9!
Vidna, all you can really see is a whole bunch of twisted, gnarled shrubbery and foliage,
I would like to look too.
and some dead trees.
21.
Chell, something moves out of the corner of your eye, and you turn really quick, thinking you'll see it, and it's just a dead tree kind of blowing in the wind. One of its branches.
I don't see anything.
Oh, let's go over to the tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to the tree.
I'm nervous.
They just watching us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna touch the tree.
Okay. It feels cold to the touch, wet, and when you pull your hand away, there's not just rain, but there's some kind of a sticky red liquid on your hand as well.
Jelly.
Can I do a check of some kind? I don't really know what kind. What the fuck is this?
Nature check?
So,
Nature check for what the fuck?
Roll!
I got a nat 20. It's for a 19.
Okay, so yeah, you actually know what you're looking at. This right here is a Gulthias tree.
What is that?
A Gulthias tree is...
the staff is the Gulthias staff.
Yes, it
I
is.
know that.
It is a form of blighted tree from which can be grown awakened plants known as blights.
Yes.
A Golthias tree can plague an entire countryside. The legend is that there was a vampire named Golthias who worked terrible magic and raised up an abominable tower called Nightfang's Spire, but that he was undone by some hero, and as he was destroyed, his blood infused a shard of wood in the ground with dreadful power, and in time, tendrils of new growth sprouted from the wood, turning it into a sapling infused with the vampire's evil essence. And it is said that all Golthias trees grow from this original tree.
That's cool. Do I know if this is the original? Would there be any way to know that?
The original, if the legend is even true,
far off land?
would probably be in and or around Nightfang's Spire.
Gotcha. Okay.
Golthias trees, though, are spawning points, basically, for blights.
You was right.
I knew it.
Is there a way to destroy them safely?
Yes, actually, there's a couple.
Stake it in the heart.
To truly get rid of them is difficult. Golthias trees have deep roots, and the only way to be sure it doesn't grow back is to completely remove all of it. It's not enough to chop it down. You've got to remove the trunk and the roots.
So I need like a tractor with a backhoe or something.
You need a lot of work. Alternatively, you know that over the course of like a month, a hallow spell can utterly destroy the tree.
Hallow. What am I familiar with that?
You would know that that is how you consecrate holy ground.
Do I know
Should have
what
to
level
sit there
it
and do
is?
that for a month?
If you don't have access to it, then it is higher level than you can cast.
Yeah, it is. I can't cast that.
Alright, so there's nothing we can do with it.
Burn it down. Dig it out. Destroy it.
Like,
I mean, you know that with like some pickaxes and some shovels, you could probably uproot it, but it would take a tremendous amount of work and maybe a day or two.
Let's dig.
Irina. So, this is a Galthias tree, and to get rid of it is going to take a lot of time. We'll have to dig it up from the very roots and make sure we get all of it. We can't just chop it down. So if we're not willing to stay here and finish this, there's no point in fighting these blights. That's my opinion anyway.
It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, let's go tell the others.
Just wish there was something we could do.
If we knew maybe a cleric who just had more experience than me, maybe they could help with.
Or maybe in the future, maybe we can come back here after we finish what we're supposed to be finishing.
I just hate to see what will happen if they keep spawning. But we don't really have a choice right now.
No, I don't. I think you're right. It's a shame.
Let's go tell the others.
I want
Okay.
to kill them so badly.
You can see Kiva kind of anxiously dancing from one foot to the other with her new axe. Kind of like peering through the darkness to see what you're doing until she sees you coming back. Tap, you and Ismark can see them walking out of the grove toward you. Jensen, I would say it's a little hard to see, but you can make out their silhouettes moving from the tree line up the hill.
Kind of circle strafe to get closer. Yoink. Yoink.
I'll move myself up here.
Yoink.
So, can
Yoink.
I kill them? I kill?
There's not really a point. They're just going to come back.
Why?
Because that tree will keep spawning them.
I have magic axe. Good for bad tree.
I found that axe embedded in a tree, and it didn't really do anything.
Duh. Wasn't in my hands.
Well, if we can't take the tree down from the very roots, and I mean really get in there, there's not really a point.
We got shovels.
You can't burn it?
No. We'll have to dig it
Right.
up and then make sure we burn literally all of the roots and not miss a single piece.
We have shovels.
If you guys want to spend time doing this, this will probably take the rest of the day. Maybe.
If
Maybe
we're going to be
longer.
digging anything, I've got something I want to go dig up. Maybe.
What is
Uh,
that? What did we do with the body that we found, by the way, of my old unit?
Still slumped against that tree.
I'm going to put the axe down, and I'm going to go get that body.
Wait.
No, don't.
No, don't.
I can go get it for you if you want.
Am I not trusted? It's not me they hate, it's my axe.
No, it's you. It's
It's-
all of us they hate.
Yeah.
The only reason they don't attack is because of this staff.
I can light him on fire.
No tap. No fire. Not this time.
Everybody's trying to get this into a war.
No, I don't want to fight. I just want fire.
But they do want that body.
It's also raining.
We can
Okay.
go get the body. Just wait right here. We can't fight these things. They'll just come back. It's pointless, guys. I'm sorry, but it's pointless.
Stilly, do I need to also like consecrate it and make sure I dig up all the parts?
No, one or the other.
One or the other? Okay, gotcha. Just making sure. Okay, I'm gonna head over there to go get the body.
Before you guys go.
What?
Fire.
Fire?
Yeah, just letting you know.
No tap.
What?
No, not me. I like saying the word. Fire. Rolls off the tongue.
I'll follow Vidna.
Okay.
I assume
You,
she's walking away from that.
Yes.
Vidna and apparently Chell, you guys once again walk into the grove of dead trees. Something a little strange about it, but you can't really put your finger on what. But you move over to the Gulthias tree, and
Wow.
the body still lies there. Skeletal.
Grab it up.
I'll
Okay.
help.
You guys pick it up. It doesn't really come apart. That's good.
Yeah.
It's mottled and I don't want to say dry because it's raining, but it's not like it's just
Wet,
skeletal.
rot.
There's no juices. And you carry this body back to the others up on the hill. It's actually quite a hike to keep going up and down this hill.
It's good exercise.
It's very good exercise.
It works the lats, the glutes.
Help you run better since you can't ride horses.
That's an issue we need to solve.
Sister,
I
this
will.
body. I know I told you earlier, but I'm gonna tell you again in case you forgot. Is 100 years old.
What? That's not possible.
She
Can I go
forgot.
over and take
Yeah,
a look at it?
I probably should have mentioned that when I was telling you
Yeah.
about this. Sorry. Yeah, that's 100
No.
years old, but clearly a member of your unit.
How can that be? Can I look closely at the skeleton to see if there's anything recognizable? Marks, injuries, cracks?
Yeah, like we knew a guy with a crack in his femur.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
I will make that as well.
Hey, it was
or
investigation or
Actually,
perception?
I'm gonna assist with that.
Oh, okay, so you have advantage.
Alright, investigation would be better. At least I don't have a penalty. With advantage.
Oh god.
9.
9.
Damn it!
You really can't tell how this thing was killed. You can tell that there's no broken bones. It's like this man, it is male. It's like he just sat down in front of that tree and died.
What was it on him that had the crest? Was it a shield or his armor itself?
His tabard.
For those of us that don't know what a tabard is,
His battle skirt.
Yeah,
okay. Thank you.
his dress.
That will never get out of my head how you just said that. His dress.
His dress.
I'm a bridal style carry this guy.
Oh my.
That's lovely.
Well, I mean,
there's one thing I don't quite understand is that he doesn't have any flesh or nothing. He's about 100 years old. He's pretty much bone dry, but he didn't fall apart. Clinically, that makes absolutely no sense.
don't question our fallen brethren right now.
I mean, the fact that he's 100 years old makes even less sense. So.
Oh no, it's like he's not totally gone. Is
I
there
mean-
a way to see if like there's magic holding them
I-
bones together?
Detect magic.
Say boy, you got detect magic?
I do not.
I gave it away.
All right, well, he's our fallen brother, and if he comes back
If,
to life, then we'll talk to him.
Well, I've never done it before, but I could speak with dead.
Actually, I've got a much better idea. Before you do that,
Well, I can't now anyway. I don't have it prepared. I'd have to
Well-
rest.
then we're not going to worry about it. Kiva, can you put the body down?
Why?
Because I've got to do something. I'm
Oh,
going to find
boy.
out right now what happened to this guy. But I need you to put him down.
I will set him gently down.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Don't leave us in suspense. Not
the hell
all of
was
us
that?
know what's happening.
I
don't know
remember
what's
someone
happening.
insisting he would never use this ability.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember saying that at all, but you know what I'm going to do, so I'm going to do it.
Use
Okay. So for everyone else's benefit, what is that ability called?
I have no idea.
Oh, you're killing me. That was Mask of Many Deaths. So Jensen kneels down next to this body and grabs it by the wrist.
Dear God, dude, I'll put my hand on his skull.
Puts his
That's
hand on
clown.
its skull.
Grab it by the wrist.
Hey, I don't know. I was erring on the side of minimalism. There's a flash of lightning, and then your friends are gone, Jensen. You stand alone beside the Golthias tree. Rain pours down around you. You hold an axe in your hands. You squeeze the axe tightly, twisting it a little bit in your hands. You pull back and you hack one deep blow into the tree. There's a scream that echoes through the entire grove. You wrench the axe out a second time, and as you move to put a second blow into the tree, something pierces your back. You drop to one knee, gasping. You turn.
Turn around, bitch!
You can see silhouettes of figures moving around you. 6, 12, 20. They close in around you. You scream and raise the axe one more time and hack deep into the tree just as they pile atop you, and you feel again and again needles piercing your body, stabbing through organs, kidneys, liver. You open your mouth to scream, and wood and wet roots stuff into your mouth and down your throat, and everything goes dark.
And I'm back!
And you're back.
Vidna looks
All
at him
right.
expectantly.
Jency, I thought you were gonna do something.
I'm probably going to look white as a ghost, and I'd say I'm sweating, but since it's raining, who the hell knows?
Oh yeah, and you felt every one of those blows.
Oh, yeah. I mean, effectively, I'm going to take my hand off it, turn, kind of fall to the side, and throw up.
Oh no! What happened? Are you okay?
And you go, give me a minute.
Okay.
I would hold your hair back, but you know.
He has.
You
none.
got to kick me when I'm down now, don't you? Thanks a lot, sister.
Welcome, little bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple minutes to kind of collect myself because it's like a traumatic experience, so I'm a little rattled.
And it's a little unsettling too, in that like there was no difference in the rain or the light. Like too little changed for your comfort, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna ask when I'm whacking away at the tree, does the tree look really any different than it does now? Is it shorter,
Exactly
taller,
the same.
better health, worse health?
It looked. The only difference is it didn't have that gash right in the trunk with an axe stuck out of it until
Yeah.
you put the axe there.
Did I notice anything about my outfit?
On Unfortunately,
doing
not
it?
real. Like, the only glimpse you got of yourself was of your arms, which were wearing chainmail. And when you looked over your shoulder, you saw that you were wearing some kind of a blue cloth over top of the armor down your chest.
Yeah.
You didn't see, like, the insignia on the chest or anything, but it matches up with what this body has.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Once I kind of take a minute and can get to my knees and stand up kind of shakily and slow, kind of shake my head, look around, let the rain run on my face to kind of cool me off for a minute. I'll look over at everybody and be like, all right. Oh, that's my other question. Do I have any idea while I was experiencing that who this guy was?
Unfortunately, you don't get his thoughts, only his senses.
Okay. All right. That's kind of what I figured, but I want to check.
It's like it was you.
Yeah. Yeah. Except not me, because I have a million things going through my head at any moment. I was kind of looking, I'm like, oh, that was not pleasant at all. I was able to actually re-experience how this bloke died. I saw everything. It was raining. It looked like it happened not but 5 minutes ago. So the lighting, the time of day, the way the tree looked, it was all the same. And I took a couple of whacks with that axe that you guys found. And it didn't kill the tree, but as far as I can tell, all them blighters came and just stabbed me and piled on me and asphyxiated me and just ripped me from piece to piece. It was a horrible death. All brethren died horribly.
But why would he be here, and why would he come to attack this tree?
I don't know. There was nothing there that really indicated anything besides he was determined to kill that tree. He took 2 shots, and the second one, he was already impaled and in pain.
Those little blights around before you start attacking?
You saw all 3 varieties of blight. You did not see I shouldn't say all 3, because technically there's a tree blight like Winter Splinter. But you saw vine, twig, and needle blights.
Okay, I saw some type of vine twigs and needle blights. So, a lot of what you're seeing in there, I think, from what you said. I don't know why he's here. I don't know what he thought he could prove, but from what Vidna's saying, I don't think there's much we can do here.
So weird.
But I do want to give our fellow a proper burial. That's awful. He deserves to rest in peace.
I am not going to bury him here. He will leave with us.
That's okay.
So we'll
I don't want him to stay
put
here.
them in the tower.
No.
Why not?
Can't go. Can't go
Oh
there.
yeah.
Maybe we can bury him out at the winery.
No.
I can try talking to him too later. I mean, if we wanted to. We could ask him what his last wishes were, if he had any.
Probably to kill that tree if he's getting impaled to death by.
Well, I meant more like,
Or to leave.
no, if he had family surviving somewhere, who to tell, who is he, that kind of.
How did he get there?
Yeah.
We can try, but I'm not burying him in this forsaken land.
Well, you don't have to worry about him rotting, I guess.
All right, can we kind of, I guess, fold him up almost like in a fetal position?
Sure.
Wrap
Like,
him
you
up.
can take him apart. You can easily pull
No.
his body apart.
I'm not
It's-
looking to rip this guy apart. After what I just went through, I'm going to be as gentle as I can. But I want to put
Why
him
would you
in a
say
fetal
that?
position because he's an evil bastard.
You could
that's
fit him in
why.
a bag. Or a box.
You can rip him to pieces, grind him into dust, and then carry him. Whee! No.
I know a place we could turn him into bread. Oh wait, we burned it down.
Too soon.
Okay, that's just wrong.
A couple many things that we burned down.
Chell starts crying. I loved that place.
But yeah, I want to try to get him into a something of a fetal position, and I'll wrap him with my where the hell is it? Yeah, I have one blanket, so I'll wrap my blanket to kind of make a bone bag cocoon.
Okay.
Bone bag cocoon.
So fucking metal.
And yeah, we're gonna carry him in that.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. That's fine.
Conceals him, protects him, and gives him
Guys,
dignity.
can we all agree that when we can, we're going to come back and take care of this?
No,
Yes,
I will.
I will.
I'll try.
honestly, if we do everything that we got to do and heal this bloody land, get all people back, and get rid of you know who, I want to get the bloody hell out of here.
I agree.
I want to fix this place. So I would be willing to do it. I want this place to be nice again.
Was it ever?
It must have been.
It is said that before the devil came, Barovia was a beautiful country.
Without him looking over all this place, it will probably return to that.
Never forget, the devil was a conquering dictator, a tyrant who brought his armies. This was not always his land.
You said he had an army?
So it is said.
So what happened to that army?
I do not know.
I've only ever seen him and
They're
Bad.
probably all gone. Would have been hundreds of years ago.
Many hundreds. It is said that the devil has ruled over Barovia for 700 years.
You think you'd get bored?
Why do you think we're here?
well, if everyone else is stuck here, you think he's stuck here too?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, he can't really do anything.
No, they can just
Except
kidnap people, drag them into the land, and play with them.
and continue to make the people who live here's life hell.
Right.
And I don't like that.
People like my families. Pointed look at Chell.
I have, what is our next objective?
Want to go look at that
You,
fog?
I want. Oh, bloody hell.
Are you sure?
Can I?
Okay, that is curiosity, I mean objective. Do we get sword? Do we...
Oh,
I'm gonna dig a hole. That's my next objective.
The hole for...
There's a can of stones that was whispering to me. I'm gonna go back and talk to it now that we've gotten rid of them.
That sounds
Bloody
really
ugly
weird,
tree.
Jensen.
It sounds crazy.
You're saying that sounds weird? You, with the demonic angels whooping the crap out of a bunch of druids?
Look,
What's
that's
that
never
about?
happened before. I don't really know why that was like that.
You would not be the
Right.
first to be corrupted by Barovia.
I'm not corrupted.
This is a cursed
That's not
land.
good.
Everyone is corrupted here at some point, eventually. Unless they die first.
Is there like cream for it or something?
You die,
Level
or you become one with this land. There is no third option.
or both.
I'm gonna follow Chell.
So you guys are trotting down this 500-foot high hill toward the dense wall of fog. I suppose Ismark will reluctantly follow after his
Well-
grim tidings.
Yeah, me too.
We carefully make our way there, and if anything funny starts happening, we back up.
Well, what do you consider funny?
Well, like poison or like weird hallucinations or getting turned around or something like that.
Those don't sound very funny at all. That's deeply disturbing.
It's not
In
funny,
fact-
haha.
In
It's
fact,
funny
can
to
I
you.
can I be in
Funny.
front of everyone? Can I go in front of everyone too?
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Do I
Yeah,
have
it's
rope?
a-
I'll try rope too, just in case you get lost.
Yeah, good idea.
Perhaps this
then
is
you
not
guys...
such a good idea, Irina.
Well, what's the worst that can
God,
happen?
he's Mark.
If this is
trying to
legal or
figure
does
out-
something bad, Strahd will come back.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get myself out of here.
Right.
Do you understand that?
If we can find a way to get out of this land, your sister, Irina, will be safe.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I'll try
would
rope
imagine
too.
going into the fog would be quite dangerous for Irina, considering that
imagine.
none who go into the fog ever return.
Unless maybe she's accompanied by a Vistani.
You guys are gonna continue down the hill? Jensen and Kiva as well?
Wait, tie a rope around me. got
I
longer rope.
tie a rope around her, and she has 25 feet ahead of me.
And I have 99 feet of rope, so I don't know if you want
No, you don't need that much rope. I
Okay.
can't pull you that fast.
I got 99 problems and the blood ain't one.
to. Okay.
This is a stupid idea.
I agree, but I want to know.
I agree, and I don't like it, and I'm not getting too close because I don't think that there's a magical portal back to the land of Happy just sitting here.
Just be ready to pull me back,
Half
okay?
a freaking mile.
I don't think this was a good idea either.
Oh God, you guys.
I just wanted my opinion to be known.
I hope you know the music got creepier.
Oh, I can't even hear the music. Oops.
It's just even if we find out something, I mean, useful, we can't really do anything about it. So
Yeah, what if you find out the useful thing that fog is actually corrosive acid, and you pull back a rope with bones? Great!
well, that's why she just sticks a finger in first.
I did that. You see this? My finger's shorter because I did that. A bloody bone grinder.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you did that,
You
huh?
know, if you came in sooner, then I probably could have killed it for you.
I don't want to hear none of that. You go do what you got to do, but I'm not part of this. This is crazy. All I want to do is go dig a hole. Get my spear.
I do not think Irina should be the one to do this.
Who should?
How
Vistani.
about we come put the pin in this and come back?
A Vistona would be the only one with a chance of walking through that fog.
But if I were accompanied by a Vistana,
But we don't have.
that's how we got here.
Yeah, but we don't. There's a good point. We don't have Vistana.
That's why I wanted to test this.
Yeah, but Irina's not Vistani.
No,
Yes, you're not Vistani.
Arena is not.
Right, so that means
Are you
if
guys not following what I'm trying to do?
Yeah,
I
but do you
got you.
realise if you
You're
figure
the
out
star.
what this is doing, and you know who is watching it all, the minute he sees that you can safely do past, it blows the coop if it's not already blown. You seal the deal. You get your answer, and so does he. What good does that do?
Want to solve this mess.
Well, Jinkies, let's go. Zoinks!
I don't think this is the way to do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
See, Tap wants to, and that's bad news right there.
All right.
Fine. I untie the rope and really like that, and I just throw it on the ground and I start walking away.
I pick it up and I tie it around my body.
Towards the
What was that
towards
last
the spot?
tab?
I said I tie it on my body and I start walking towards it.
Okay, from
But
where
you're
you guys
joking,
are,
right?
you would need more than 100 feet of rope, though, to get to the wall of mist.
Oh,
You'd-
but we were kind of playing at imagination and not actually moving tokens.
Okay, well, I don't really know how close you guys are. Here,
Hold on.
here.
He
Oh,
was
hell
making
no.
a
Here.
joke. Tell me you were making a joke, right? You were making a joke. Right, Tap?
No, I'm gonna walk in to it.
Who has?
What
yeah,
the
Kiva
frick?
has the other end of the rope. Kiva,
You
what
still
are you
want
gonna
to
do?
keep or
No,
not?
don't.
Oh, I haven't let go of it. So if he's gonna go in, I'm gonna keep holding on to it because I can't just let him go suicide.
Okay. I'm not. How do you know it's suicide? You don't know.
I have a creeping feeling.
Yeah, but
Player,
you're a
the
dumb
player
barbarian.
has
You don't know.
the player. You know what? I know death when I see it. Okay.
Look,
We get hunches.
True.
Ismark just said nobody comes back when they go in.
To the
So they're-
fall.
Right.
The Vistani
so,
do.
Yeah, but Tap isn't Vistani.
No, he is not.
But I am. I know somebody.
That doesn't matter.
I know a guy. His name is Saul.
I'm actually gonna untie the rope and I'm gonna start walking towards it.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Can
And
I not?
then I'm gonna get close, but right before I go in, I'm gonna stop.
All right. Tap stops right at the edge of the mist.
Do I see anything?
You can see a distant city and a castle wrought in stone.
Is it close or is it like really far? You said distant city, so.
It's hard to judge. It's like it's maybe the city is like a mile. The fortress maybe half a mile.
I can't tell anything in this mist. Like, it's not like the normal mist that we encountered before, right?
I mean, it's pretty dense.
I'm going to take my quarterstaff and just stick it in
Okay.
and pull it out.
Gonna swirl the mist around a little. Nothing happens. Your quarterstaff is a little damp at the end.
I'm going to take one step into the mist.
Okay. Nothing happens. You turn back and you can see the others staring. So for my benefit, let's say Tap is here. Could you guys position yourselves accordingly?
I already did.
Oh,
Sit down on the ground right there on the hill.
Gonna be about here.
Standing next to her.
you guys are staying about 150 feet away from him.
No. Actually, I think I would be closer. Like, I forgot these squares are
Yeah,
so.
same.
Big, yeah.
See.
They're huge.
Now, what I'm going to do is in the area right here, I'm going to fireball.
You shoot a fireball. You can hear a boom of it detonating, and you can see light and feel the heat wave wash over you, though you don't actually see the fireworks of the fireball.
None of the fog dissipates or anything?
No, the fog is too dense.
But a village is destroyed. Good job.
Well, do I still see
All
the
family just got
Well, no,
destroyed
yeah, you
during
can-
dinner.
You can still see the city in the distance.
All right, I'm going to take one more step in.
Just
Here,
a
I'll
step.
move yep, one more step. I don't know what that would be, but
Kiva
I'm just-
has.
Well, that'd be another 25 feet or so, if you want
He
to move that.
untied it.
Oh, he did untie it?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, well. Rip.
He's wandering into the mist.
Can I
Tap.
stop him?
Stop. Tap, stop,
How?
please.
Let me see if I have a spell.
You about to get.
I fireball him.
Do I know if the mist is controlled by Strahd?
You don't know.
Well, he was 50 feet, so as soon as he starts to move, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
I haven't done anything yet.
You're about to step in, so I'm gonna stop you.
I didn't step in yet. I just took 2 steps in.
He's
I'm already
I'm
in.
stepping in!
He's
All
in.
right,
I'm
Tap.
not stepping in, I'm just stepping in!
Make a wisdom saving throw, I guess.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Ew, 5.
Your body locks up. You can't move.
I'm gonna also rush forward.
All of your muscles are just taut.
I
Don't do it,
follow.
Vidna. Don't do it.
Sister, wait.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
Can he talk if he's paralyzed?
He cannot. In this case, your jaw is like clenched shut.
I'm gonna run up to him, grab his hand, and like throw him backwards.
You kind of have to drag him because he's stiff as a board.
Grab him by his ears.
He may as well be a statue.
Didn't want to do that to you, Tap.
I can't talk.
This
That's
only,
the point.
Irina, this only lasts a minute, so we should get him away from here.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go.
Just pick him up and carry him away.
That's what we do. I'll move myself back.
An interesting day that we're going through.
bloody waste of time.
Oh, I forgot about Eastmark. Alright, yep. You drag him a good way up the hill.
Tap, don't go into that mist again.
Am I able to talk?
After about a minute, technically you're allowed a wisdom save every 6 seconds.
Oh, well, I'd like to do my wisdom save after 6 seconds then.
Go ahead.
Because technically that would still be in the mist. 20.
You break free. And
All right,
Vidna,
am I-
suddenly he's wrenching out of your grasp.
No, I'm holding him.
Am I still in the mist then?
You're still like a step into it.
No,
Okay.
I said I threw him backwards.
Yeah, but you can't actually throw him physically backwards.
I can knock him over. Knock him prone and then drag him is what I wanted to do.
Okay, well, you only had 6 seconds.
That's enough to knock
You
somebody
ran down
prone.
to him. You grabbed hold. You, like, honestly, considering you had to then run to him and he was, you said 50 feet away,
True.
he would have broken free right around when you got to him.
Okay.
All right.
Tackle him forward.
Before, well, I
So,
guess
if you want to go barreling away from her, it would technically provoke an opportunity attack from her. Is that all right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually gonna run in the mist.
Vidna,
Bye.
he's running from you.
Don't run into the mist. Can I grapple him?
Yes,
as
that's
a-
an athletics or acrobatics check opposed by his choice of acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics! Why isn't somebody else doing this? Why am I doing this? I got 20 total.
He wants to go.
I don't want him to go!
Vidna is
Why
like
is he
hanging
doing it?
on to you as tight as she can. Like you try to run and she's just got you in a
No, I'm like
Little
hanging on to his leg.
bear hug. Like your speed unfortunately is 0 while grappled.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm gonna try to break the grapple.
technically
no!
that was your turn. You do still have an action, so you actually can do that. You can try to break the grapple if you'd like.
Would it be another
Athletics or acrobatics opposed by her athletics or acrobatics.
11? Man, I'm rolling crappy today. I got like plus
Oh,
5
Am I
athletics.
supposed to roll something?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Hiya! I got a 16.
Okay. You are not able to get out of her grasp. Like she is hanging on tight.
My sister
Okay.
taught me iron grip.
That's fine.
Vidna and others. Is anyone jumping in, or is it just Vidna?
I
Oh,
will
no.
start to come over.
I assume I followed because I said I would have done that
Okay.
earlier. So
Sure.
I'm just gonna be like, guys, or Tap, why? Please stop. Tap, please stop.
Let me
That's
do
my-
what I want to do, basically. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
It is. It is. It's getting over. You guys are freaking out way too much.
Rip.
Just gonna quietly facepalm myself.
I feel like Eastmark is doing exactly the same thing.
Tap, come back.
It's all we've lost.
I didn't
all
go anywhere. Jeez, OP.
No, I am like way back here. I'm like yelling it. Get
Oh.
your ass back here.
I didn't do anything. I took 2 steps into a fog, and I wanted to see if I could see anything. Jeez, oh Pete, you people are crazy. You guys are freaking crazy, and I thought I was crazy.
Tap,
You
don't
realize
call
you're
me
the one
crazy.
that called Strahd Master and you're going into fog, right? You're criminalizing yourself.
No, I'm helping you.
No?
How do you know?
How
You're
is
dumb
this-
barbarian. You don't know
How is
anything.
this going
I'll
to
be-
help?
Just trust me.
Tap, you haven't given me good enough reason to trust you.
Just let me do my thing.
Last time you tried to do your thing, Strahd was brought up. So, no.
That was not my fault. That was Chelrina's fault.
Me and Irina.
Yeah, Chelrina. I mean Irina. Chel.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna throw my hands up and walk away. Because he's pissing me off.
It's kind of one of those like.
Walking back over to where Jensen and Ismark are.
When can I try to break the grip again and leave?
Vidna, are you maintaining your grapple?
Yes!
Yes, you may try again.
Both of you roll.
You have to earn it!
How I've got a +5 to my athletics and I'm rolling
God,
worse.
the dark.
I got a 6!
Oh!
Tap wrenches free of your grasp, Vidna, and
This time I-
disappears into the mist.
Yep, now I'm going to run into it because she forced me away like my father.
How far and long are you going to run?
And
Yeah.
Vidna, are you going to follow him? Or are you...
I know, I'm not following him. I'll put a Batman tracker on him, though. Like, as he's going, I'll just be like, boop.
I'm back.
Yeah, that's...
One of those, magic
Anyway,
force
Can I
trackers or something.
actually,
I'm going to run and feel about there.
well, you guys see Tap disappear into the mist.
Yep.
Tap. All around you is choking white mist. You can no longer see the city, the castle. You hear nothing except the faint howling of wind. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't see anything around. I don't feel anything. I don't...
Just pitch stark white.
You are in the void. You've walked off
Hey,
the
man,
map.
I'm rolling really bad for having really good stats on that.
It's getting hard to breathe as the mist ensnares you, wrapping tightly around you, choking you. You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out for him.
And I'm going to turn around and start running back out.
You don't hear her call for you, but turning, it's a little hard to tell which way you came from. Actually.
I only ran straight, so I'm turning right around and running this exact same way.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
16, finally, a decent one.
The mist seems to claw at you, tugging on your clothes. You can hear whispering, hissing laughter around you. You can see shapes in the fog, silhouettes, figures. Humanoid? Maybe not.
Can I tell what they are? Or...
You never see them long enough to really judge. They seem to just swirl and fade out of existence as quickly as they come into it.
Aliens.
You run 100 feet, 200 feet, far longer than you thought you ran into the fog. It's just white in every direction all around you. I need 1 final Constitution saving throw.
You have entered the Twilight Zone.
What it's starting to sound like.
22, natural 20.
Okay.
Damn.
Thank God.
You finally burst from the fog. About here. And you have 2 stages of exhaustion. You're at stage 2 exhaustion. And still like coughing, gasping for air as you could feel this mist tugging the life right out of you.
Because I got stage of exhaustion, if I sleep, it'll take that off, right?
It will remove. You lose 1 stage of exhaustion per extended rest.
Okay. I'm going to make my way back down to where everyone's at.
Tab!
I would imagine it takes you guys a while to even notice him coming, just because
yeah.
like he came from nowhere near where he entered.
Whatever you guys do not go into that fog.
That's what I told you!
Well,
No shit.
I'm just... can I take... And I'm about, like, falling asleep. Can I, we need to take a rest. a couple rests.
Rested.
Just rested. What did you see?
I saw. Yeah. That's you don't want to go in there. It plays with your mind. There's figures, and I thought there were people, or demons or something, and it was choking me, and I had to run. And even though I only turned around and ran right back, I barely made it out alive. And there's tired. I can't talk.
Just for your benefit, the exhaustion isn't literal. Usually it is, I admit, but they also
Let him RP.
use exhaustion for. I am just so for your benefit, so you know like what it represents. When someone is like choking the life out of you, you actually also gain exhaustion. Radiation also causes. It's just representative of like your body just being drained of energy. So it would feel exhausting, but like not so much like I want to go to bed. It's just like I never want to move again.
So I guess the he's just ruined everything. So okay, I was trying to role play that, and I was doing a good job. But, all right,
There
hey, I'm
goes
fine.
all
I'm fine.
acting.
You and your rules, DM.
Method act.
Just letting you know.
It was
Well,
Johnny
I'm fine,
Depp.
guys. Let's just take a nap real quick. All right.
Nope. Sorry,
Alright.
Tap.
I'm gonna lay down and go take a sleep.
Did this to yourself.
Yeah, curl up on the grass in a rainstorm.
To be fair, the lightning and thunder has passed. The rain is still pouring down. Actually, I think my sound stopped for that.
Well, I said rainstorm.
Why did that stop?
And Vinna, why didn't you stop me? Jeez.
What? What? No.
That
Let's
was a cool Tap.
let's go.
Hey, we never got anywhere as a society not taking risks. That's all I have to say.
As a
But
group.
why would you?
We're
why
all
would
just
you-
like shaking. Sorry. Oh my god.
So are we taking a rest on the side of this hill, or are you guys coming back up where I am, or what?
Oh, I'm coming
I'm
up.
not taking no rest.
I'm helping you dig your hole.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take some holes.
Let's go do whatever Jency wanted to do. And then let's get back to the widery, get our horses, and get out of here.
All right, when everybody comes back up, I'm gonna go put a hand on Tap's shoulder and be like, "You all right? You feeling okay?
Not really.
A little weakened? You think you're
Yeah.
gonna make it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll make it. I'll be fine.
Ah, it's good to hear. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna deck him.
And I'm gonna try to grab his hand and like do like a block.
Fight!
Okay.
How do we do
if
this?
we're doing this, Jensen, it would be a strength or dexterity check with proficiency against Tap's armor class.
This would also be counted as a surprise attack, wouldn't it?
You can't be because I got alert.
Yeah, Tap has
Oh,
alert.
yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
forgot that. He
All right, for strength check, what would I actually click on? My stat?
Just
or
strength. Yep.
saving
Just the
throw?
word strength, not the saving throw though.
Okay, yeah.
So it'll be that plus 3. 9. So
Yes.
yeah, you throw a punch
Yeah.
at him, and Tap, with lightning reflexes, even with his exhaustion, gets a hand up and catches your fist.
Now I'm gonna smack him. Like just block and then smack, bam. As a joke, kind of like a. Should I roll something?
I guess it would be the same roll right back.
So a strength.
Yep. Or
What would I
dex,
roll?
your choice.
Would I roll dex to dodge it?
No, this
or-
would be against your armor class.
Oh, okay.
9. It didn't hit.
10, well,
Wait.
12. It's with proficiency. It'd be
Oh
12.
yeah, 12. It still wouldn't hit.
So we're slap fighting.
He tries to slap you back, and you knock his arm away.
Don't be stupid. You just put yourself at risk, which puts the entire group at risk. If you didn't come back, we're down a man. And that puts all of us closer to death.
And I'm gonna
not go.
I'm gonna slowly grab his finger that he's pointing at me and shake it up and down, and be like, "All right, gotcha."
That's right. I'm not playing. Next time you try to go kill yourself, it's gonna happen.
Whoa, Jensen. This isn't a game. We're not here to play, all right? I hope you're not playing.
Or don't play.
Exactly.
The two people that take the most risks talking to each other like this. Hilarious.
We gotta watch these risk takers.
Alright, I gotta go dig a hole. Where's the shovel?
Hap has them, I think.
I think I
Well,
might.
goddamn, I'm glad you're back.
I have a shovel as well.
That
just
would have
so you know.
sucked.
I think Kiva has a shovel too.
I do.
Thank God.
Alright,
The shovels can't be on one person. They're too valuable.
there's good news. Where I need to go is where we need to go anyway, which is
I
up
took
that way and out.
I took the liberty of circling the cairn that you heard the whisper from.
Thank you. That was what I was going to be going to. So, effectively, the circled cairn is where I am headed.
Okay.
I'm going to go around and around.
So
and
you
over.
guys wander the circumference of the hill. As you draw near, Jensen, once again you can hear "Retrieve it," whispered in your ears.
All right. I'm going
Did you
to.
hear that?
Nope.
Nah, you guys probably wouldn't hear it. I'm going to kneel in front of the cairn, with hands clasped, and I'm going to kind of whisper in front of me. Am I worthy now that we've taken out the evil?
Jency, what are you saying?
Oh my gosh.
You are worthy. Rule these mountains in my stead.
Yeah.
Are we able to hear that? Is it just says in his
Only
mic?
Jensen.
Jensen, are you alright?
He's just talking to current Karen voices. It's
Really effectively, it looks like I'm
That's it.
praying. In all honesty, it looks like I'm praying.
Like it would look like
I'm-
you can't
I'm
hear
kneeling
the
and holding my
sounds.
hand.
It's like you just see his lips moving slightly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my finger behind his head slowly, but not too close.
You realize how disrespectful that is to be fucking with somebody when they're praying?
Well, you
Yeah.
don't know. You don't know he's praying. Yeah,
Vin-
I
It
look
does.
like I'm praying.
And Vidna's gonna smack your hand away.
All right.
These are
Anyway.
speechful, Hap.
I'm gonna whisper and ask, where is it?
You, with a single heartbeat, you feel a presence, an energy buried beneath this cairn,
Directly under the stones.
in the heart of the cairn, if you will.
Oh, within the stones, like in
Mhm.
front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might need a shovel after all.
Rule as the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall.
I shall do my best to do this and bring honor back to this land. And then I will. Now that I've said my piece, I'll kind of slowly get up onto my legs, turn around to everybody, and say, I need to take these stones out. There's a weapon in this cairn that's been blessed to me. I think it could help with what we're doing.
Are you sure it's not just paranoia? Jency?
I'm pretty sure. You know that I wouldn't do this unless I was serious. And after all them shenanigans, I'd like you to entertain what I want for once.
Who were you praying to? Who were you talking to? Was it Taylor?
I was talking to the soul of the dead man that lays in these cairns.
Hmm.
A fallen warrior from an old and ancient line of warriors that protected this land.
I am going to
Or
help
at least that's
you.
what it sounded like.
Do you want help?
How many stones are on this approximately?
It's a pile about 10 feet. Hang on. I know it's 10 feet high. Let me see if there's a diameter on that.
Oh, that's pretty big.
They are quite large.
Yeah.
10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks. That's all I got to go on.
Ooh, they're slimy.
And is it, because it's a cairn, is it actually kind of like, as it ascends, it gets more narrow, or is it
Mhm.
actually built into something of a pillar?
It gets narrower the higher up.
All right, then. Yeah, it's gonna be my duty. So, I believe I'm gonna have to do this on my own to do it right. So, if you guys want to do a long rest to take it easy, I'm gonna take this down as quickly as I can, and then we can move on. So we can maybe do another short rest, I guess.
You guys can do that.
Not a long rest, right?
I don't know. I have no idea how long this would take me to start.
I mean, these rocks look like they're quite heavy, but movable. To get to the center of it could probably take,
Long rest. Yeah.
for one person, probably a couple hours. If a couple people go at it, you could probably have it done in under an hour.
Alright,
I'll be helping him.
I will keep watch on the entrance to here.
I mean, this is right at the edge of the forest, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a watch while they're doing that.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're gonna toil away at the rocks. I'll just, turn to Keith and be like, "Don't throw him. Keep him close. I want to return this back to its shape once we're done, or as close as we can get."
Oh, okay. After I already tossed one.
Go get
Kiva shuffles off to grab the one she tossed. It takes you guys, two of you, hour and a half
it. Okay.
to get to the center of this mound.
Tootsie Pop.
I will give them snacks.
Buried beneath
For
all
break
of
time.
these slimy black rocks, though, you find a corpse wearing moldering leather armor with skeletal hands clutched to a single spear laid upon the body's chest.
Okay. I will reach down and with both hands grab the spear. Just hold it. I'm not going to move it yet, but I'll hold it.
As soon as you grab it, like the instant of contact, you can feel your heart beat twice. More powerful, sending adrenaline through your entire body. It takes you a moment to clear your head. For a moment, all you could see was red. And as you look upon this spear now in your hands, you feel as one with it, like it was meant for your hands. You feel a bond to the spear. You can almost sense it as an extension of your own body. And
Do I
have a card
sense
for you.
the spirit that I was talking to at all, or did that kind of dissipate?
You don't. And there are no further whispers.
Okay.
But
I'll kind of whisper to myself as I'm doing that and pledge an oath to bring vengeance for those that took him down.
it's funny you mention that because the card includes a little bit of information which is kind of imparted to you in this great moment of becoming one with the spear. You sort of
I have the power.
you sort of combine with the soul of its previous wielder.
Interesting. All right. If everybody wants to say what they're doing for the time that we're doing this, if anybody needs to do stuff, go ahead. I gotta read.
Watching.
Relaxing.
Keeping a watch.
Okay.
That. You feel how I felt a couple days ago, eh? That?
Nah, I'm okay.
You look a little drained. Sucks, done it.
No, Strahd sucks.
Oh, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we haven't seen it happen, but
I mean, didn't he drink your blood a little bit, Vidna,
me?
when he tried to kill you?
No.
Oh, speaking.
Wait, did he? Still-
Yeah.
Did he?
Well, that's the way you described it, silly.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Not traditionally. He like sucked the blood out of her, but not vampire.
It wasn't
style.
a traditional blood.
More like
suck,
Legacy
so.
of Cain blood drain.
Yeah, that's what I was. Okay.
Well, when you were saying that, I was imagining like the traditional vampire way. Not
No,
that.
like, no.
during this time, and presumably the extra 2 hours it will take you guys to pile it back up, for a total of...
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Jancy.
Okay, then we're all gonna help him do that then, so
Yeah.
it goes quicker.
That you can do. For the time, then it's a lot faster.
I'm volunteering everyone to help with that.
For the time you guys are here, there are no intrusions, no attacks upon you. You see no signs of anyone, really. But as the rain lets up, a heavy white fog sets in
Cool.
as the day wears on inexorably towards nightfall.
Tim, or do you want to add this to my sheet for? stats, or
You
should
should you should just be able to add a spear and
I already
update
have
it.
a spear from before.
Do you want to just replace that one with this one? Because you can
I
just
guess.
update the text accordingly with its abilities. If you want, I can take a look during the break.
Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at it during the break. It's no big deal. I'm pretty much going to carry that and my shield as we travel.
Okay,
So
that works.
Get out of here.
yeah, once the stones are set and it's returned to its general cairn shape, I'll do a small prayer and say thank you, and then we're good to leave.
I will head back to the winery.
Oh
See
boy.
if the horses are still alive.
God, I hope so.
So who had the crystal? Did
Oh,
they have-
Ismark. Oh wait,
Mark,
no.
well, we can say that's fine.
I think Ismark had it at one point. I'm fine with him having passed it
Okay.
over to someone else.
Yeah, I
would
mean, who
like-
wants to carry it?
Me.
You?
Yes. What
The
color was
alcoholic?
it?
Green. And incidentally, it does not smell or taste like booze.
Have her like sucking on it like a mint and getting drunk. That would be
I
funny.
could see Kiva giving it like a test lick.
She would too.
We should return that to the family as soon as we can.
Are you sure this could be like good for,
Eva's retirement.
What, sister?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Maybe I should hang on to that.
No, it's like caramel.
No.
You don't like
Wait.
caramel.
Caramel?
What? I love caramel.
Wait, how big is it? Is it like a fist size or a little bit?
Smaller.
Where's Kaga? Just hold it in my cheek.
I tuck it like,
Like
snuff.
two.
I'll
Yeah.
grab her two cheeks and go.
Man, everybody's getting all handsy.
Not coming out.
You're gonna choke. Careful.
Get that out of your mouth. That is unsanitary.
Yeah, that was in a druid's
That was in the tree's butt.
pocket or something. Ugh.
It tastes
that be
a
wood
little like dirt.
pulp?
And mostly dirt.
Like dirt and dirt with a side of dirt.
Cleaning
I'm gonna let you hang on to it, sister, but it's going back to the Motoko family.
Okay. Are you sure? Because we could really, start the business.
We're not gonna start the farm. I mean, maybe like 10 years down the road, but
Maybe after all this
What's
adventuring.
this
is
about a
done.
farm? Hey, we could make jelly. That would be good with pancakes.
I'm assuming this conversation is like as we're walking.
Walking and talking.
We're talking and walking, yeah.
Hmm.
I like this idea. I can make a festival cake, so you guys can raise grapes, make wine, and then I can make like grape syrup or jelly, which would be great.
Maybe worry about saving Barovia first.
Hey,
it's good.
I've got to hang on to whatever hope I got.
Yeah, it's good to plan ahead. And we could have a couple cows so we can make whipping cream.
I could get my chicken back.
No,
gonna start
maybe
not
I'll just
listening to
go
them.
back into the war. The war sounds much better. I like.
war flashbacks again.
No, I just don't want to do all that work. I'd rather fight.
You can fight the crops,
No, they don't fight back.
plow them fields.
Jensen.
As you walk, you
I'm
begin to
keeping an eye out.
sense that your presence here has not gone unnoticed.
I mean, Strahd was watching us.
A raven follows you for several minutes,
Ooh.
keeping a respectful distance.
Come here. Come here.
Wow, that's subtle.
Come here, little Raven.
Hi, Birdie. How are you?
Irina, just if they want to come, they will.
Okay.
Only
I tried to
following.
do the voice.
Probably for a good reason.
So you guys keep moving.
Yeah, back to the winery.
As you continue
To the vineyard.
wandering along this muddy track through the woods, more ravens begin to take an interest in you. Before
coming
long, their numbers swell, and soon
gonna
hundreds of them are watching you.
Is this gonna be like Resident Evil, Raven?
Is this gonna be like Hot Hitchcock?
Come to me, my children. Come
Like
to
by
me.
the time you're about here,
They matter.
there are hundreds of them just staring
Alright.
at you. They're not cawing.
Can I get their general like attitude?
Make an animal handling check.
Can I grab one and handle it?
No, they're up, they're up in the trees.
All hands.
It is a little disconcerting though, just all of them staring down at you.
I got an 18.
Interested?
But not malice.
No malice. You don't get a sense of malice from them.
Okay.
Like the villagers all come out now that we've retrieved the gem.
I think they're okay with us for now.
I don't know about that.
But every like 25 steps or so that you take, some of the ravens that you've passed take wing and fly ahead of you, landing in the trees ahead.
Then we got a perimeter.
Do we see any were ravens?
I mean, how would you know?
Well, you said animal handling instead of an insight check, so I assume
Well,
that's how we would know. Like
Hey,
metagamey.
you don't really know. As far as you
Okay.
can tell, and actually it would be animal handling even if it was a were-raven, as long as it's in animal form. Just if you rolled high enough, I would note. Well, you notice that these ravens aren't acting very raven-like.
Don't mess with my theories.
But
Hey, guys, did you know? I mean, just fun fact that the group of ravens is called a conspiracy.
I didn't know that, Vidna.
Yeah, I read this book about birds once.
A conspiracy? Like instead of a flock? It's a conspiracy?
Mm-hmm.
A conspiracy of ravens.
And the group of crows is called the murder.
Oh,
I
right. Now
like
you're
that,
making me a
actually.
little worried.
I like that actually.
What do you call a group of pigeons?
Who knows?
I don't know. Who cares about pigeons
Do you-
anyway?
Shit
You guys-
ocean.
You guys notice these birds? Any of you guys? There's birds around here.
Yeah,
Well,
we
but-
know this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, conspiracy, I like that.
you reach the crossroads where the muddy path leads through the completely abandoned, annihilated winery and vineyard, or continues northeast through the woods where all of the ravens are just watching you.
Where do you guys want this?
They
Oh.
stare.
What was the name of the father for the Mardikovs?
The
Davian.
old grumpy guy.
Yeah.
The mean one is
Yeah.
Davian.
All right. I'll call out. Hey, Davion.
I don't think he's.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I want to talk to Davion. We've got a situation.
I'm gonna go into the house immediately and make sure the horses are there while they're doing that.
They're dead.
I'm gonna go in the house and try to lay down and sleep.
That's about half, 3/4 of a mile. So
I'm gonna.
Bye.
That's fine. I'll be fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna check on the horses,
So-
guys, and bring them over here.
Tap and Chell are going to the winery.
Yes.
No, we
guess
should
so.
all go to the winery.
Okay, well let's go. The horses. I'm afraid.
I mean, I'll maintain my distance from the horses, but yeah, we should all go to the winery.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
You guys walk together through the smashed vineyard.
Did any of the birds show up to Davion or
No.
anything?
No, they just stared.
Maybe they like us again.
And they don't follow you. They actually stay well clear of the winery.
Not
the ruined,
That's-
destroyed winery, mind you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's dripping wet. You get the sense that the rain here, there was really little shelter from it. Puddles adorn the floor.
Oh,
The
puppy
horses are still where you left them.
yay! Valentine Nabira, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, I'm so happy you're. Oh, I stay back here.
I go up and give them some love.
Okay. As long as Vidna stays about
I
30
give
feet
them-
away, they.
I give them love from a distance. I pretend to pet them in my
How
head.
about this? I give them some love, and then when they look like they're like super content, I go like, Vidna, come here a little closer.
And I step a little bit closer.
They get antsy and start
Oh, okay, no, it's okay.
snorting
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
and frothing a little, rearing up,
No,
kicking.
no kicking.
What's
It's okay.
wrong with
God.
Vidna?
That's rude.
Am I able to calm them at all and let her get closer, or
Make
like,
an animal handle. You can try.
like if she just stops where she is, basically. See if she can go that distance away.
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
They remain nervous. They aren't rearing up or looking like they're going to bolt, but they look nervous and kind of wild-eyed.
See, now stay calm. It's all right. It's all right. And then I go,
Get a little bit closer.
How much closer?
I like shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
just like a couple steps.
They're
5 feet at a
immediately
time.
getting more nervous and trying to like pull away and wanting to.
I'll like look away, like I'm not even paying attention to the horses. Like, oh, yeah, look at that over
I'll
there.
give them some treats to distract them.
They do not seem interested in the treats. They seem like they just want to get away from Vidna.
Come on, you love these treats. Take them.
It's okay, Irina. They just hate me.
You know what they say, animals can sense corruption.
I've never heard anyone say that.
These are Vistoni horses. I doubt they can sense corruption.
Oh, well, Mr. Fence.
Savage.
He is fucking savage.
He's so grumpy.
I was not making a joke.
No, I believe you.
Chell just kind of smiles nervously. Like it's still a joke. But it's not.
Maybe it has something to do with my spells not working. I mean, looking like that.
Maybe.
I don't know, but
I don't feel any different.
Where are we going next? 'Cause I really want that sword.
What's going on?
Just gets a brand new magic axe. Immediately wants to look for the next magic weapon.
Probably is where we should go, right?
I mean, there was talk of dragon, and I want to see who has the better horn.
There were more things we could find, right? What were the other ones?
There was the Holy Symbol. There's getting watched over by some scarecrows.
Scarecrows.
Scarecrows?
Didn't
Like-
we kill him?
Well,
But there's no snow here. Wasn't there snow or something like that?
I forgot where that was. It's been a while. But I do
Oh
know
yeah,
that the
Guardian
sword is
watched
here.
over by Scarecrow in the west.
In
Or in
the
the
west.
The Abbey of Saint Markovia.
What is in Krezk?
Isn't that where we were going to go with Irina?
Yes.
That was my idea.
Dude. Look, you saw what happened to Valaki when we took her there. Wouldn't it just happen to Krezk too?
Yes, we should have given up. That would have been a much better idea.
Well, you don't have to be sassy about it.
I mean,
That's
how
more
have we
grumpy
given
than
up?
sassy.
Don't have to be grumpy about it.
I do not take kindly to being pulled around by the nose.
I don't think we meant it that way. We're just trying to do what's best for Irina.
As am I.
and at the same time, try to help this land too.
It may be that you can only do one or the other.
I can't believe that.
And there's you too. I was thinking maybe you would want to go to Krezk. Like maybe you should be in Krezk without us because of the danger that we
I will not
impose
leave my
on you.
sister.
It's just we keep putting you in some pretty bad situations, and
If you
we've kept one person safe so far. Maybe we can keep another person safe too.
If you want to make things right, then let me be by my sister.
That might be a good idea, actually.
Are we in the house right now?
More or less. I mean, it's still like
House.
it's not raining anymore, but it's still like dripping water all around you,
Okay, here's the thing, Ismark.
and there's rubble. Go ahead.
You were kidnapped by the devil, and we don't know what happened to you or what kind of influence you were under when that happened. If you go and be with your sister, you could be leading him right to her. He could have some kind of magic on you, or something, some kind of charm or something like that, and you could be leading him right to her.
You might not even know it's there.
Several
Yes.
times he opens his mouth to say something and then closes it.
If you think that's wrong, just say so. But I think you know that could be the case.
Whatever.
Just turned into a teenager.
If you'll permit me, I'd like to cast a spell on you.
What do you wish to cast?
A protective spell, so that the Great Lord Palor can watch over you.
Couldn't there be more
Cast your spell.
undead angels?
I will I will cast protection from evil and good.
Okay. And which one are you protecting?
I don't have
against?
to pick one.
Oh,
Gee,
okay.
I don't know.
It's all of them.
Black tendrils come from your fingers and invade his eyes, and he feels protected.
Okay.
Fucked up protection.
All right. Excellent.
So,
Vidna begins to pray, sprinkling holy water. Yeah, I'm going to assume you don't have powdered silver.
Sure I do.
Sprinkling holy water on Ismark's forehead and blessing him. That's that.
Do you feel any different?
No.
I feel wet.
I know that you probably don't understand our reasoning, but you also don't have to stay with us if you don't want to.
And where would I go? What would I do?
He's
I
got
don't
a
know.
point.
I
He's
don't
got
know.
nowhere to go and nowhere it's safe to stay.
No matter where I go, I endanger my sister. The only way I can protect her is to be right here. You've seen to that.
I am going to put my hand on the middle of his back and tapping. That's what they call a fighter! Very happily. I miscite everything. The read between the lines just went whoosh.
Reading the room is not Kiva's forte.
Not even
Nope.
a little bit.
Midna's just gonna cringe.
She just walks up and she's just like, "Hey, you want to wrestle?"
No, that's literally. I wasn't even trying to do it in a funny manner. Like that literally makes her happy.
Just gonna look away awkwardly.
I'm going to keep a lookout.
So, where should we be going then?
And I figure we have two options. We could go to Krezk and scout it out. We do need to get supplies. It would be good to get someplace that's a bit of a haven, so we can see if it is actually someplace we can, find ground. Or we can go to that castle that's supposed to have a really keen sword and a ghostly dragon, and fight our way to a new weapon. Krezk has the symbol. Dragon has a sword.
Wouldn't it make more sense to get the symbol? Because if we're going to get thing, why not go back so we can head?
Aye.
You get what I mean? Like,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
yeah,
Where is it, Stilly? Where the sword is?
it's right here.
Argynvostholt.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we would be backtracking a bit.
Yeah.
On horseback, it would only take you a couple hours to get there.
We're not all on horseback.
Oh, right.
But Krezk is even
Tie
closer.
a rope and drag her.
Krezk is even closer, though.
Not by much.
Yeah.
Well, think
yeah.
about. Look at the route we have to take. We have to go this way.
Well, it's just...
Yeah. Up through the woods and then across the bridge and up through more woods that we have not actually gone to.
It's 5.3 miles roughly to get to Argynvostholt, whatever.
4.6 to get to Krezk.
So yeah,
Personally, I'd
it's
rather
close.
just go to a town than go to an abandoned mansion.
Oh,
It's
I
a
look-
personal
I agree.
preference.
it
I
would be
agree.
good to get supplies.
Yeah.
I can't make pancakes much more. We're really out of a lot of things.
And sleep.
Proper sleep outside of the bloody rain would be nice.
Yes. I
I
agree.
think the sleep deprivation is good for you for today.
Shut up.
Thank you, Batman.
I'm going big Batman. But I'm trying to get into Crest on a real note.
All
So
right.
you want to go to Krezk too, Tap?
Of course I do.
All right, then we have to go get the sword because whatever Tap wants, we must do the opposite. Joking.
Oh, that's true. It's the rule of Tap.
No, I want to go to Krezk too.
Wait, no, he doesn't want to go into the fog anymore, so we should go into the fog.
There it is. There it is.
Woohoo, we're all gonna die. Vidna, I wanted to ask you something. I wanted to find out if we take a nice long rest to get ourselves back, is there any way you can reach out to the Mardikovs? We really should get that seed back to them.
Yeah, you want me to talk to the grumpy one?
Whichever one will actually respond. They obviously don't listen to me. They're probably out there somewhere.
They actually
this-
might be in Krezk. I imagine they would have wanted to go somewhere for shelter.
Just worry the possibility of us going on our merry way and these birds either following us or trying to stop us because we're not dropping off the seed.
Oh, they're not gonna stop us.
I can talk to them right now if you want.
They're not going to stop us. Are you sure about that? You've been talking to them.
They're our friends. They've only ever helped us. Of course they're not gonna
Never
stop
had
us.
so many of them around us.
Yes, we
How
have.
do we know they're all friends?
I don't know.
Not
Well,
picking out
I'm-
eyeballs.
Exactly.
I'm not getting any ill will from them. I think they're just watching.
How
They're
do
fine.
I not have ill will? We haven't done anything against them so far.
Except be the reason why we said we could protect them and then everything gets ruined. No big deal. Minor setback.
Want me to send message now?
Can
You
you?
could. I think that would be a good idea. It'd be good to know where they are, because if they're in Krezk and they know we're coming, it's all good. And if they're not, how are we going to do this?
Just hang on to it. If they're not, just hang on to it till we see them again.
So you just want me to tell them we have the seed?
Tell them we've got one of their seeds and we want to know how to get it to them. Where are they?
And you think I should talk to what's his name? I
Maybe
forgot
the-
it already.
Maybe the innkeeper instead of the grumpy one?
I could talk. I did like him.
Boy, if he's still around, that would be good.
I mean, he's the oldest brother.
They had to leave Valaki, I assume, because the inn was destroyed. That's what he said. That's
Alright.
what, what's his name said.
Mhm.
That'll work. It's in his best interest for them to bring back the wine, so I don't think he's going to do anything funny.
Oh, what's his name?
Which one?
The
Donovan?
Blue Water Inn.
The inn owner?
The owner? Irwin.
Erwin.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message to Erwin. As soon as I write down his name again, so I don't forget.
Irwin and Danica.
Yes.
Should be in your journal, I think.
Probably.
There's a
I don't
bunch
see
of
them.
shit in there.
Oh, Martikov family, but it doesn't have their names.
Where's that?
Is there an entry for Blue Water Inn?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it just says Markov family.
I made a family tree. So I could
Well-
remember them all.
Maybe you should have shared that with the class.
Maybe you should be better students.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me. But yeah, I will cast Sending.
Oh, I just noticed. I have this that I never revealed to you guys.
I wonder why he looks so
Oh.
crookedy.
Oh,
Makes
That
so much more
explains
sense
it.
now.
Yep.
I love that teapot. That's a nice tea.
Let's
Oh,
see if there's any others I never showed you guys. Nope, it looks like that's the only one I missed. Sorry.
It's okay.
Is a lovely audience at home able to see it?
Yep.
yes.
Cool.
Not okay.
Okay. So you guys are
I
good?
cast Sending.
Okay. And what do you say?
I say, hello, brother. No, just kidding. I send it to Erwin,
Okay.
and I say, we have seed. We killed druids. What is best way to get it to you? We were going to go to nearby city. And that's it.
Krezk.
No, I deliberately left that. I didn't want to say.
Oh.
Well, I will whisper back to you the response. Vidna was sending a message while others among you were. I don't imagine there was any bandaging of wounds. Jensen was probably getting the hang of his spear. Some of you were keeping
Tap
a
was
lookout.
sleeping.
Tap was
I was-
napping.
I was caring for the horses.
Though, Tap, it's not a very good nap. There's water kind of dripping on you. There's rubble everywhere. There's nowhere comfortable to kind of, get nicely set up. Vidna, you suddenly hear the voice of Erwin Martikov in your head.
Oh. Yep.
Enough said.
Is anybody near me?
I'm probably still nearby unless you walked away.
It's up to
No.
you guys where you're at.
So, long story short, he doesn't know where we should take the seat.
Okay.
So maybe he was the wrong person to ask.
Okay. Well, then we'll just have to hedge our bets. I guess we go up to
Wait,
Krezk.
can you explain that a little better, please? I say from at the horses 10 feet away,
30 feet away.
30 feet away.
He didn't really know what was happening, and I forgot to say who I was. So yeah,
What did he say, Vidna? What did he say?
He said, something like, what magic is this? What's going on? Vidna, is that you? Vidna, can you hear me? Yeah.
Well, nobody else has ever had trouble with that before. How come that guy's having trouble with it?
Well, you don't really get any warning. My voice just kind of pops into your head, so it can be a little jarring for some people.
I don't know. I think you have a nice voice.
Well, I'm not saying it's not nice. It's just surprising.
Surprisingly nice.
Yeah. So, I have one more spell of sending.
No.
I could try somebody else. Maybe before we rest.
Before we rest.
So we head to Krezk.
Yes, we can head to Krezk.
What time of day is it?
It's about 6 o'clock.
Will we make it 4.8 miles before nightfall?
Yeah, we travel about 3 miles an hour, so. Yeah. Well, that's not on horseback, but yeah.
Well, assume. I will do a forced march, though, if I need to.
And they'll let us. They'll let us in, all right, to Krezk. Like they'll let us inside, all right, and all
I
that.
have no idea.
We don't know, do we?
Do you know anything about the city? Ismark?
I have never been to Krezk. It is up in the mountains, high and cold. It is said that it is the farthest city from the Devil's Reach. And it is said that there is an abbot who watches over the village
Well,
from
that
his
sounds
abbey
good.
at St. Markovia.
That sounds promising.
Saint Markovia.
Can I do a religion check on that?
Yeah.
Can I?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You can, but
Thank you.
you'll fail.
Hey,
Vidna, you're not familiar with that one. Same thing, Jensen. I mean, sure, you guys know what a saint is, but
11 and 10 are the rolls, by the way. My friends.
the dice should be displaying, by the way. Granted, the addition is not included, but the dice results are now
But it
displaying.
rolls
in our-
both, so.
True. True.
Yep. Me neither. No. Yep.
Yeah. You guys haven't heard of Saint Markovia?
I say we go there and try to get in. I really don't want to spend the night here.
We could say we're going to see him. If they ask us why we're coming to the city, we could see that we're going to see the abbot for some reason.
Yeah?
For some reason. Why would we go do that, do you think?
Go see the abbot?
To receive the Morning Lord's blessing.
that's assuming he knows who that is and he follows the same faith.
Everyone should know who the Morning Lord is, but I don't know about the Saint Markovia.
Well, the other question is, if we're not going to camp out here, are we going to be provisioned well enough to get attacked on the way there?
I'm
I think-
okay.
I think we'll be okay. I'm okay.
I'm fine.
How's Tap doing? You okay? You need me to punch you again?
Trying to sleep, but
That's true.
how,
Captain-
long have we been here? How long have we been here, actually?
At the winery?
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Okay. Well, let's go to Krezk then.
Pep can ride on the horse.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
You dumbass.
You're welcome.
I mean, you dumbass.
Yeah, you have to say that with elegance and nobility. Oh, you are such a dumbass.
Hey, don't make me turn around, hold you by the hips, and give you a big kiss.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
You have to stop that, Tap.
Well, you know, Irina likes me, so.
You're.
Do you want me to knock him out?
Okay,
You'll get
okay.
good rest. Tap, you're tired. You want to meet the blunt end of this
Tap, you're
this
drunk.
new
Go home.
axe?
Let me ask you a question.
All right, I'm gonna like just like try to sleep on the freaking horse too.
Are you gonna?
Oh, that's not a
Are
good
you holding
idea.
on to me?
Well, yeah, I'm hanging on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna like tie the rope around you, just a little knot.
Wrap him in the reins.
Well, yeah, if you're riding
Right.
a horse with someone, you can strap yourself to them.
Yeah.
There's
Fair.
some
I'm gonna,
precedent
like-
for that.
I'm gonna like drool a little bit on her shoulder. And be
Well,
like,
if he's in
If
the
you're
front,
asleep.
she can hang on to him too.
True.
Okay.
It's an interesting sight.
I'm not fully asleep.
It's
I'm just
awkward
like
either
trying
way.
to sleep. Yeah.
Dozing. All right. So I guess we will go from the vineyard to Krezk.
Yeah.
I
All
will
right.
scout ahead if you'd like to come with me again, Vidna.
Yeah, sure. I have to stay away from the horses anyway.
Were you going to do a forced march or are we going to do regular speed?
I don't mind moving faster if I need to.
So you guys begin to move. Which reminds me. You ride out of the vineyard. So every you guys are moving at 3 miles per hour. That's correct, right?
No.
Who's on foot?
Vidna and I.
Okay, so Vidna's speed is 20, I believe.
No.
30.
Oh no, you're not wearing armor, right? 30. So
I
it
am
is 3
wearing
miles per hour.
It's just not heavy. I would like to move faster if I can.
You will risk exhaustion, though.
That's fine.
Okay. Every every hour, you'll have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So, 2, 3.
That went well last time.
I did great on that. It wasn't me who messed those up.
You come to a crossroads. Riding through the dark woods, the shadows growing longer and looming like a dark cloud behind you and ahead of you. The horses seem nervous riding through the woods. It's all uphill riding. You come eventually to the crossroads with a sign pointing northwest to Krezk, southwest to Wizard of Wine's winery, and southeast to Valaki and Berez. You take the northwest branch, crossing a long 200-foot or 250-foot stone bridge over a swift-flowing river, and into even deeper woods. These mostly evergreens and pine. The wind whistles through these trees, blowing them ominously to either side. Vidna, please make a con save.
13.
Vidna, it quickly gets miserable. You're basically forced to jog this entire time. And you continue.
You can do it. I believe in you. You can do
Now,
this.
if only you had two PCs whose move speed was 40. The road.
Don't listen to that guy.
The road climbs higher and higher. It branches north, eventually, and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot-high wall of stone, reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. Let me change the music a little to something more fitting. This is a city. You've seen Valaki with its palisade wall. You've seen Barovia without its walls. This one is an actual defensible stone wall. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you can see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke rising into the night sky. The somber tolling of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffside, which leads up from the walled settlement to the abbey far above. The gate is shut. The air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 settlement towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is set a pair of 12-foot-tall, iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is a name: Krezk. The walls, which extend from this gatehouse outward, are 20 feet high. Atop the parapets, you can see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears to their chests. They watch you nervously as you approach. What do you do?
Hello.
Good day.
Hi.
We're seeking sanctuary.
Yeah, like, how's it going, eh?
Oh God.
That's racist.
So.
I'm just waiting for these guys to tell us to hose off.
They respond.
One of the men atop the wall disappears, like moves out of sight.
Oh.
Gone!
Strahd! Well,
The other one's still
all of
there?
them
The other
Or
ones
I'm
just
a-
watch you nervously.
I'm a cleric. I can be of use, healing if you need it. These guys have talents too.
yup.
We are weary travelers looking for a place safe to stay on our pilgrimage to bury a fallen comrade.
One
Might
of
we
the
pass?
guards nervously calls down. "Oof. Wait right there!"
Okay, but it's kind of
Okay.
chilly.
And it is. There are there's snowflakes just kind of dusting the wind. The lightest brush
blood-
of snow as it blows against you.
Are they blood red snowflakes?
They are not.
Anyone bring a jacket to Barovia?
No, I don't have winter gear.
I don't have cold weather gear.
The only thing I have to better wrap me is wrapped around my comrade, so...
You can share. Get under there with him.
Snuggle. It's me and my skeleton.
After several minutes, another figure appears atop the wall, just beside the gatehouse, and kind of leans out, looking down upon you. He's bald, not wearing a hat, and he has kind of a patchwork white beard, sort of like Sterling's, actually.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Well, not patchwork,
I
but
will
like
kill myself.
just not
Salt
white,
and
but like
The term is salt and pepper.
right. But his is pure white, but I more meant like in the shape of Sterling's.
Okay.
Right. Did not. No shots fired intended.
Defensive much?
Yeah.
You
He's
wounded
wearing-
us,
He's wearing kind of lavender robes lined with silver. And you can see that some of them are set with metal pieces. So it's like combination armor robes.
So
Do you
it's
have
fancy.
Does he have a holy symbol?
No, he does not. Who are you?
Aurora
We are Aurora Caelum, weary travelers on a pilgrimage to bury our fallen comrade. We're looking for a place to stay for the night. Safe passage.
Fallen how?
Fallen in a fight to try to bring down the blight. He failed.
Krezk has no room for enemies of the devil.
That's not good.
Are you with
Just-
the...
We just want the safe place to stay. I'm a cleric. I can heal if your people need it. We can earn our keep.
Make a persuasion check, Vidna.
We wish to be enemies of no one.
If I
We
want
have-
to go to a town that's against
We have money.
With advantage or
I
just
No, not with advantage.
persuasion?
Persuasion.
I'm not good at persuading.
But what, he don't like money?
He
You
seems
roll a one
completely
and flip him
disinterested
off.
in money.
Fuck you.
I got platinum.
I got a
You
5.
rolled a 5. Please?
Pretty
Paylor says up yours.
We have our church. We have no need for your money. If you would help the people of Krezk, bring a cart of wine, and I'll have my men let you in.
looks at Kiva.
Kiva.
Eva.
Well, we don't have a cart, but I'm sure you heard what happened to the winery, yes? We have some of the last wine that's around.
The last wine in the country.
If you'd like it.
What news is this?
You
How
haven't
fares
heard?
the Wizard of Wines?
The Wizard of the Wines has fallen.
They've been sacked.
By the
Right.
blights.
Right.
And you can see, while he doesn't react, the men on the wall, a couple of them gasps. They all look distraught and kind of look to this man in horror.
Oh, so we're gonna get drunk.
But there is a way to fix this. But if we die, there's no saving. Wine, there's no booze, there's nothing. You will be sober with me forever.
Adventurers have come and gone before. More will follow you.
But they don't have the key to the wine.
I have no desire to endanger my people.
They won't be in danger. We are nobodies.
That's right. Nobody.
Make a deception check.
Oh no!
Can I make it?
I'm being corrupted. I'm lying.
This was kind of Vidna again.
Advantage?
God!
Man, we are doing terrible at this. you
I wasn't
can
lying.
trust us. We're not a crook.
Come back with enough wine for all the people of Krezk, and we'll talk.
That might take a couple months. You got to plant some seeds and
Then find somewhere else to rest for a couple months. And
But
he's
we
gonna
traveled
turn and
For
walk out of sight.
hours.
All right, we're sneaking in, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna fireball them, motherfucker.
They got stone walls.
No, Vidna, it's okay.
This is the most literal stonewalling you guys have had yet.
Stop.
Oh, boo.
okay, is there another
I
entrance
know.
or was this the only one?
This, as far as you can tell, this looks to be the only one.
Well, I wanna
Okay.
circle.
I want to look. I want to turn to Ismark and be like, according to your legends and what people said, are they usually this hold up?
I have never been to Krezk, but it is said that it is the safest place in this land from the devil. I
They don't let
suppose this
people
is
in.
why it is safe.
Yeah, they don't let anybody in. Bloody hell! Is
Who
this a city
has-
or a prison?
Who out of us is good at talking to people? Because clearly I'm not.
Tap is.
No.
Tap's great.
Oh, I'm I'm charismatic, don't you think?
Watch.
I
Okay,
wasn't
nobody?
kidding about the wine though. I can fix it.
They're not
Okay.
listening.
If you, maybe we can bribe one of the guards still up there with that wine. That's our last chance. Now
And?
that the boss is gone.
She hasn't drank it
Platinum.
all.
We have
No.
platinum.
I have one bottle.
Isn't that more valuable than wine?
Not
Sure.
in this land. It's
But not here.
Not when the wine is.
Well,
gone.
how about a little bit of both?
I mean, sure. Let's try to talk to
I
one.
want to get rid of this platinum.
Oh, that plat.
Yes.
Am I
Hey,
really
we got
the
this
best?
platinum that's whispering and sounds evil. You want it?
Shell, how are you not good at persuasion?
I'm okay, I guess.
I mean, Irina.
My sister is good with people.
The only issue is, he said, no enemy.
Oh yeah,
of-
you can't throw your weight around.
If they know that I'm,
I'm not an enemy. I'm his wife, Irina.
no, not that. Yeah.
No.
So that's
Yeah.
the main issue.
Why didn't we actually throw the bureaucrat trump card and let you introduce yourself as the Bürgermeister?
Because everybody knows who the devil Strahd von Zarovich is after in this land, apparently.
They do?
And they don't want any enemies of...
It kind of seems that way.
Yeah.
Because they literally know he's coming after you?
It seems like everybody knows.
They might want to help, but either way, we don't really want Strahd to know we're here. So
I could turn into someone else.
I'm gonna knock on the gate again and just like pound on it.
Giant
What?
double doors just pounding on them.
What, bad idea?
One of the fur-hatted
No,
men with
not
the
going
spears
that
up
way.
top. Stop that! Go away!
We're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to talk. Can someone with a decent brain come down here?
No!
Okay. I'll drink this by myself, and I'm gonna pop open the only good bottle I have left. It's a shame. It's the last bottle in Barovia.
Which
That
one
is a shame.
The,
you know, it could be
Couple of the
yours
men
if
kinda
you
stare.
just help us out. We just want shelter for the night. You don't have to tell anybody.
I will note that there are literally 4 different guards right now within
You
hearing
can
shot.
share
All
for
of
them.
each other, so if any one of them agreed, the other 3 would know.
We're talking in secret to one.
Doing sign language and interpretive dance?
They
There's
just
just
kind of-
enough.
They
There's just
they don't
enough
ignore
for-
you per se, they just kind of keep an eye on you, but none of them talk to you.
No, I don't think this is working.
But
We-
I do
we
have
look
a
too
question.
suspect.
Oh, what? Sorry, I didn't know you were continuing.
No, so we look too suspect at this point.
No. I really want to sleep somewhere good tonight. I'm tired of dirt. I will trade my bottle for a bed.
Is it possible that the Matikovs have some wine left, enough for a gift?
In the basement, maybe.
No,
Maybe.
according to God, the basement was all caved in and we had no way to get down there.
I meant in Valaki.
Well, in
Oh,
Valaki,
God, you're
everything
back there.
was burned down.
Well, not
That's
everything. The
interesting.
place is still there and it's still smoky, but the people there have gone weird. If we go, it won't be safe. But it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good idea, but we'll have to go all the way back to Valaki tonight.
Ow.
At this point, it's about 7:30.
And we could find another little entrance, maybe a sewer drain or something.
Don't be saying these things out loud. You're too
Oh,
loud.
no, I'm
the
quiet.
winter with snow and stuff.
What
Yeah,
is
that'll
a
be
sewer?
But
Secret
do you
entrance.
know if there's any Martikovs in there? You can at least answer me that.
Oh yeah, the Martikovs, they'll vouch for us. Any Martikovs in there? We should ask.
One of the
Would-
men... Actually, hang on, I should roll to see if this is... yeah. One of the men turns to the other. They're trying to get information about our residents. Don't tell them anything.
Oh,
Don't
they
tell
are
them
in there.
anything.
How are the Martikovs there, but they don't know about the place being sacked?
They're a family that keep to themselves.
This is just weird.
You
Tell
learn
them-
nothing about our people. Get out of here before we open fire on you.
Tell the
Alright,
Martikovs to come over. We have their a way to make their winery whole again.
Use names, not people.
let me
Who do
find
we
his
know?
name. Is Davian there?
Davian, Adrian.
You'll
Dag.
get nothing from anyone. Go.
Well, if they are there, I'm going to take a drink. A nice big glug. Let them know we saved some of their wine. And if they want to grow it, we'll meet them in Valaki or something. That was kind of a bluff to see. Does he make any facial expression of like, okay, oh yeah,
Yeah,
wine.
I
I can
don't see
I can
them
save the
budging.
wine.
Mm-mm.
I wasn't joking though. Like,
I know.
I,
Yeah, they don't seem concerned.
All right,
Disappointed, but not concerned.
Let's respectfully leave before we cause any more of a disturbance. We need to be on
Where
good
are we going to go?
the hell out of here. I'm
Sneak
cold.
around. Sneak in.
My
Who
bits are
cares?
frozen to my bits. We need to move.
Guys, let's sneak in. Come on.
Where?
Snake in? Look around you. We're not all thieves. We got 2 horses.
do you guys want to drink?
I'm carrying a dead body.
No, I don't drink.
Irina, you want
Yeah,
to drink?
she'll take a drink of that.
I'll vote
I don't normally do this.
We start working our way east and we make camp near a certain protective tower.
I can get down with that, yeah.
No.
We're gonna get going by it anyway. We've gone there before. It's not unusual.
It's not surrounded by forest.
Actually, why don't I do this for you guys? Give you something to look at.
Oh, I would love
Let's
to look at
what
that.
we're not gonna see for a while.
No. So the south is the entrance, right?
Yep.
There's a crops of trees right to the east there. We can go in there.
That's part of the Svalich Woods.
So,
This is a smaller town.
And this over here is a sheer cliff.
We
what
don't
about
mind.
this
shooting.
right here.
Yep, that's a cliff.
I have climbing gear.
You would need it.
Obviously, like we wouldn't be able to get the horses and stuff in here, but if one person could get in, they could let the rest in.
So,
How you get hung?
so you said over here was
Hanged.
a cliff
Hung.
too, or
I'm speaking as Kiva. It's hung.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cliff.
Tim,
Yeah.
the northern side where the woods are, is that also cliff?
Yep.
yeah.
How tall are the walls?
I know I read that, but I don't remember the answer. Let me take a quick look. Sorry. Oh, the walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high.
That ain't high at all.
There are also arrow slits cut into the tower.
Yay.
Yeah, so they're gonna be highly watched, especially with our goofy butts causing a ruckus.
Which direction does this lake flow? That's on the north end here.
I don't think
Yeah,
that
you won't tell
flows-
me that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would flow anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be an underground stream,
It's
but that's not necessarily
more of a
traverse
pond.
on.
I'm just trying to figure out where the sewers are.
I don't know. At this point, I think we either go try to find wine of some kind, or try to send more messages to the Mardikovs so that they can vouch for us and let us in, or Chell climbs the wall, plays sneaky, finds the Mardikovs, and tries to get them to convince them to let us in.
Well,
I
do we
will
know
note,
any-
by the way, that neither Valaki nor Barovia had sewers.
Oh, so they just throw their
They
shit
had
out into the
They
street.
had outhouses.
Do we
Gross.
Do we know anybody else who might be in this city
The abbot.
besides? I mean, friends.
Um,
I could send a message to them and have them let us in somehow. Maybe.
do we know the name of the burgomaster here?
Is it not the abbot? Is he not the one in charge?
Krezk has a burgomaster. I suspect that is who we just spoke with.
Right.
Oh. Well, he didn't say who he was, so how am I supposed to know?
They seem very secretive. Why don't you try contacting Davian, see where they are? At least we'd be protected by them. Are the ravens still around, by the way?
No.
There's no ravens in.
Where did they stop being around us?
When you left the winery.
Okay. Can you get in contact
That's-
with Davian?
I can. That would be my last third level spell for the day, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Kiva, by the way, that red dragon crush you're drinking, pretty fine.
How am I feeling right now?
A little buzzed.
Which means you're more likely to freeze to death. Brilliant.
True.
I'm hot-blooded. I don't care.
That would make you more susceptible to cold.
Nope.
Pretty sure tieflings are only resistant to fire.
Resistant to fire, but who cares when I feel good?
You may feel
There it
good,
is.
but in reality, hypothermia.
Yeah.
Want to get in there?
Well, Ismark lowers his voice. You did get a good look at what the Burgomaster looks like.
We just
How
turn
would
into him and.
I got stuck outside somehow? I don't think.
Oh God! But then, how would you guys get in?
Well, if you could then get in, you could be like, "Hey, I changed my mind. Let them in." Can you scale that wall?
Yes, I could go in, and then go up to the guards and tell them to let you in.
Hey, just kidding. I changed my mind, so let them in. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's make camp somewhere in eyesight so we look pitiful.
Okay.
And I want to be in sight so they see me drinking that bottle happily.
Start a fire right outside Krezk.
Just like glare at them.
They just watch the wolves attack us at night.
Even if we get in at that point, we're going to look like complete jerks.
I'm drinking the wine, so fuck them.
So, I could get in there and then turn into him. Yes.
Give me your coin.
My coin?
Yeah.
Yeah, your Litecoin.
You know, the
The
whisper.
platinum.
Oh, I gave that to Ismark.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It whispers
Ismark.
fiendishly from his bag.
Hey, take
I see
Should just bury that and be done with it.
bury our shame.
Yes.
So we're gonna go make a camp, like over here, I guess, or
Well, you'd just be talking down here. They wouldn't. I mean, they would have started getting violent if you stayed.
yeah,
near the
we
gate.
would have.
Yeah.
We would have got out of the way.
We could come like right here just so they could see us real good.
So, if you're still on the road, like that would be like 150, 160 feet away,
Oh,
and just
should we
staring
camp?
up this hill at them, and you can just kind of see their silhouette against the setting sun.
We're making sad faces.
Actually, not setting, but well, it's probably set beyond the edge of the woods. But at this point, yeah, they're not into it. They don't seem sympathetic.
I don't care about sympathy. I care about them watching me drink my bottle.
But they are watching them, right?
Right.
So
You
I could
hear-
sneak off.
You hear a wolf howl in the woods not far away,
Oh, shush you.
followed by more wolves.
All right, well,
Just get killed.
And now we know what we're going to have for dinner.
I'm gonna spend a good 10 minutes studying the sort of watch that the guys are doing and how far apart are these little boxes here, like
50 feet.
palisades,
Oh, yes, that's exactly
Like-
what they are.
platforms? Okay. And I'm gonna see. I'm gonna I'm gonna just try to study it and try to figure out the patterns.
And in the lower left corner of the map, you can actually kind of see like what the wall's designed like, what it looks like.
Yeah.
For
Is that ladder
viewers at
sitting there?
home. Yes, actually,
Is it like a ladder, like every 50 feet or so?
give or take.
Okay.
Though there are 2 guards on each side with spears, and you can see torchlight and occasional movement coming through the arrow slits of each of those 2 towers.
And there's arrow slits only in the towers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not along the wall.
Correct.
So I'm gonna draw on the map if that's okay. The direction I'm gonna go.
Please do.
I'm gonna be looking at these watch patterns over here, and I'm gonna kind of go up this way, and I'm gonna try to get in right here.
So actually, they're not really moving. There aren't any watch anywhere else on the wall except at that front gate. But as you start moving, like, one of the two on that side of the wall kind of starts walking along with you, keeping an eye on you.
Well, that can't be having that, can we?
You probably have to go down towards the wood line.
Cast pass without trace on myself.
You will need, in order to make a stealth check, you do need to block line of sight. Like, they have to lose sight of you.
Well, I thought that's why I was coming in at an angle, right? I guess I should draw better. This hill, I was kind of hoping would block me.
Well, unfortunately, they're at the highest point, so they can see everything down pretty much as far as the tree line. Krezk is very strategically placed.
Guess I'll have to go into the woods a little bit.
Which sounds like it's got wolves.
Just a little bit.
The howling gets closer.
Sounds like the wolves are coming to play.
Also, the sun is going down. It's getting dark rapidly.
I think she
Sun's
cannot run
getting
them.
real low.
I'm doing it.
Oh, do it quickly.
You're going into
I'm
the
trying.
woods? Okay.
I'm trying to break line of sight from them. However I have to break line of sight, I'll do that, and then I'll try to get back and try to go that direction I said I was going to go.
You go into the woods.
She comes right back out.
Ooh, I don't like
Screaming because wolves are chasing her.
it.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. And the rest of you, you can see the guard over, kind of where that red circle is now just kind of staring, like leaning out over the wall, trying to spot her.
Go somewhere else if I have to. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna yell real loud as if I broke the bottle or something.
That'll be a 19.
Okay. Okay.
Didn't roll great.
Raven serving as a distraction.
You can make a deception check to try to keep others distracted.
I don't remember in the war. Do you remember the war?
Are you
Distract
just
him with that.
drunkenly shouting this
Yes.
at them?
Yes, sister, I remember the war.
Oh my god.
I lost my fucking horn.
Yeah, I remember, sister.
Do you know how bad that fuck? Oh god. Natural one.
Wouldn't she have advantage? I'm helping.
Wow. She's drunk, so I don't think she'd have advantage.
No.
You would be
No.
obviously
I mean,
trying to
I'm
sound
not-
loud.
I'm not like getting plastered or anything. I'm just drinking my bottle. I just want to sound really.
Guys.
Wouldn't her failing that just kind of not give me advantage since she's just trying to be
It
distracting
does.
for me?
Correct. It doesn't help or hinder you. In fact, it nothings you. She's just out there making noise.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
Really hurt.
Shell, the guards do not see you.
Haha.
But as you round a tree,
A wolf does.
a big black wolf the size of a horse, is just staring right at you, in the shadows between two large pine trees.
Throw a
Bares
ball.
its fangs and starts to growl lowly at you.
Throw a ball.
Real quick, how far am I from her?
You,
She's out of sight.
couple 100 feet. She's well out of sight.
Couple 100 feet?
Not that you would know that. You don't really know where she's at this point.
You
Just
don't
that she
see the
went into
wolf
the woods.
agent.
But I
We
can
are
hit
not part
something
of this.
250 feet away.
Only if you can see it and know it's there.
Neither of which is true. You're probably sleeping.
In
right
in
now.
theory, you could hit it from here, but
Jensen, you're supposed to help me. You're supposed to be helping me now, not backing him up. Okay, well,
what do you do, Chell?
Could have let me punch you, then I would help you.
Are you cool, Wolf?
We cool?
I'm gonna slowly back away from it.
Do you still look like Irina?
It takes one step toward you as you back away, matching your
Established
movement.
dominant.
Yeah, pee on him.
and continues to snarl.
we're scrappers.
Yeah, scrap with him.
Scrappers
away.
would totally know what to do. Oh god. And if anybody knows what we're talking about, awesome.
Or snappers, scrappers, snappers. I don't know.
What do you do?
So, anyways, what happens? I said I mean, people were yelling. I keep backing away
It's going to continue to follow you,
until I'm out of the woods.
backing you out of the woods, which will, by the way, put you back in line of sight of the guards outside.
Well, I'm stealthing though.
What a
Well, yeah, but then there's
cock-blocking
nothing to
wolf.
hide behind.
But I have pass without trace on me.
Yes, which gives you bonuses on stealth checks. Yes, if you
You
can
know,
hide,
that's-
you would get that bonus. So, like, once hidden, you could then sneak up the hill, but that would require your active attention and probably turning your back on this wolf.
Okay.
I mean, if you're backing towards the wall, I'm sorry, I just don't think you're going to be able to
Okay.
do so sneakily.
Well, I'm going to. Okay, I can do this.
You're
This is
making
not.
me doubt it.
Wait. Now that she's
No, stop. Let me do my thing. I'm going to cast darkness on the wolf, and then I'm going to sneak towards the thing.
Everyone roll initiative.
You messed it up.
Shell, you said you're running for the forest's edge and then going to try to sneak up toward the wall.
Well, now that they can all see me, I'm going to let them handle it, and I'm gonna try to do what I wanted to do originally.
Which is what?
Get into the frickin' town.
Be like, help me.
Wait, so you're going to run towards the town.
No. I'm just going to let the other people be distracting for the wolf.
What?
I don't understand.
We're nowhere near you.
She's gonna try to get into the town sneakily while we fight the wolf.
Right.
Which we don't know about.
Okay, so let's...
You're
I
gonna
thought you
train
said-
Apparently we are moving.
zone.
Well, I thought you said you guys had line of sight on
The
me.
guards
No, I said
have,
they
like-
don't. I said if you came out
Oh.
of the trees...
Okay, then I will come out of the
So,
trees.
and they are like over where Vidna is.
Oh, okay. Sorry about the confusion.
My bad. No, it's my fault.
Internet is weird.
I thought we were at the bend before this.
You can be if you'd like.
Because she drew everything
I mean-
from the curve.
Yeah, I thought
They-
we were.
You'd
Yeah.
basically be camped, though, right on the side of a cliff,
Shit happens.
if that's okay with you. I mean, it would
That's
be
so
like
we can jump off the cliff if we want to.
there is no flat ground there. That's all. So you couldn't set up a tent, for example.
No, we're
not.
just
We
waiting.
don't have
to get
tents.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
well, perfect then. Okay, so Chell, you said you were running out of the trees?
I guess I'll run towards the group with the wolf chasing me.
Okay. You have your full turn. Oh, wait, you already
Yep.
moved some. Wait, is that your speed?
I moved a little bit, but I don't know, like, what is it? What are these squares?
If you click down and while you're dragging your token around, right-click, it'll give you a ruler. But they are 50-foot squares. If you want, we can do this like we did with the stone circle and just say you can move one square per move action.
Yeah, but I'm faster than everyone else.
Yeah.
No, that's
So-
you specifically can move one square per move.
Okay.
Others would have to... Others could move half a square.
Okay, so I'll double move towards the group.
So you
Yeah,
can
it'll be
move
like-
one full square.
Guys! Bye!
You can
Like-
actually split up. We can run to the group and split off to the city because I'm gonna. I got you.
You suddenly see Chell burst from the woods, running as hard. I'm sorry, Irina burst from the woods, running as hard as she can. It's not clear what she's running from. She's probably out of hearing shot from there too. Well, maybe you could hear her, but it'd be distant.
Oh wait, I didn't move my token yet.
That depends on
Also,
how high pitched
it
your
occurs to
scream.
me that this is a cliff,
Ooh, send the wolf
so
over the cliff.
you couldn't go up the cliff.
Okay, well you put me there, so...
I'm an idiot. It just then occurred to me. I apologize.
But-
You'd have to
then I
run the
guess I'll-
circumference of it.
Run this way, I guess?
There you
like
go.
that?
That's the stuff.
Wait, so I was...
That's
can-
perfect. Right there is exactly
Okay.
right.
Okay.
So for just a moment, you guys can, yeah, that you're at a higher tier, so you can just see Chell run into a clearing for just a moment, yelling something, and then running back into the trees.
Oh gosh.
tap.
So
Wait,
embarrassing.
I thought Chell was up here this whole time.
I
Nope.
think she was headed in that direction.
Yeah, how'd she get down here?
Never made it.
Because that's where he put me. That's fine. That's fine.
I
It's
just
close
grabbed some
enough.
spot in the woods.
It's fine.
If you'd rather move, we can move to a different
It's-
spot in the woods. But
No.
It is fine.
I'm just trying to get the situation
Well,
because
because all the woods, contrary to this one spot here, all the woods is actually at the bottom of the mountain, except for up here where it kind of grows up the side toward the abbey.
Okay. Can I see the wolf yet?
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Can I see Chell?
You had a glimpse of her, and then she ran back into the trees.
So the wolf's not chasing her, basically.
Not yet, not until its turn.
Have we even seen the wolf?
No, you don't actually know what the heck's going on. You didn't know there
Yeah,
was a problem until...
We don't even know if she's under attack or if she's just having hallucinations or has to
Right.
pee.
And how far are these squares again? Are they the 50 feet?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I can move this far, but I'll just...
You can move half a square and as full movement, or a full square as double movement.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to move the half a square, and I'm just going to...
Though, keep in mind, these symbols, that is a cliff edge. So
Okay,
you're
yeah.
you're either at the top
Yeah,
or at
so-
the bottom.
So am I at the... Yeah, am I at the top or the bottom of the...
That's up to you, because you guys were kind of standing right at the... Like, right where the road ascended through there. So you could go up and then run along, or you could run along the base. It's up to you.
Is this okay where I'm at here?
Yeah, perfect. That's fine.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go there, I guess.
Sticking with the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom part
Okay.
of it. And then, I'm going to just ready in action to be ready to Eldritch Blast whatever comes out of those woods or anything like that, in case something's chasing her, you know what I mean?
Besides Chell.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Specify.
I'm not an idiot.
You
Well,
watch
I mean-
the woods, waiting for something. I got it.
It's behind Shell. I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Somewhere behind her, not where she ran into the woods.
I get you.
Like,
Jensen, what would you like to do? You got just a glimpse of Chell.
What the bloody hell is going on over there?
Is there supposed to be music playing?
There is.
Oh, I don't
I
hear
can
it.
hear it.
Okay,
hear
it
it.
must just be me.
I'm gonna double move on the high side of the cliff. Oh, it doesn't look like it's gonna let me. As far as I can go. My
Okay.
movement's 30, so it would be 60 feet.
So, well, basically, you can just move a full square if you're double moving. I am going to move you slightly up so we can tell you're on the high part. I'm also going to delete these lines, if you guys don't mind.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That plan's shot. So
Not surprised.
So Jensen starts running along the top of that little cliff there. Vidna.
Can I try to look for something going wrong here? Like a perception check?
Sure.
Like I saw Chow briefly, right?
Mhm.
So I'm like, what's going on? What can I see? I got
That's persuasion.
Oh, whoops. No wonder it sucked.
25. Okay. You can make out glowing... Well, actually, no, you can't, because Chell cast darkness before she ran. No, you can't make out a damn thing in there. It's just pitch dark.
should probably take my out of my key points.
Is that accurate sizing?
Compared to
So-
Chell.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not like 50 feet.
No, it's about the size of a horse.
Okay.
If it was 50 feet, you would see it through the treetops, believe me. Be
Yeah,
like that
some
wolf in
Miyazaki
Rampage.
shit. That's yeah. I guess I'll like ready in action. If I see something hurting her or coming at us aggressively,
Okay.
I will cast Sacred Flame on it.
You might be out of range. Isn't that 60 feet?
Let me see. It is.
Okay.
So obviously it has to be within range.
quick peek here. Oh, derp. Okay. Okay. What did you say your speed is, Chell?
100 feet.
No, just your normal move speed.
55. Oh, wait, so 110. 55 feet.
55. Okay. So you do run faster than it. Okay. So most of you catch sight just for an instant of it barreling past this horse-sized wolf, and I believe Tap, I think that's in range,
Yep.
right? 225?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And
It will have some partial cover,
it doesn't matter. I got spell sniper.
as so you do. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Good that you have an ability.
I'm gonna hit him 2 times with it.
Mm-hmm.
First time will be.
That will not hit.
Second time. Man, I'm rolling really
You
bad
fire
tonight.
twice into the darkness. You only got a glimpse of this thing, big enough to know, oh shit! But then it's gone. Back into the trees and you don't see it. Chell, you hear it though. It is running after you. You can hear branches and twigs breaking. You can hear panting of something very large running.
Okay.
Ismark is gonna run same as Tap, pretty much. I'm putting him here, but he's basically at the same spot Tap is. Kiva.
I'm going to get up for one. And I'm going to get closer. So
Okay.
wherever he was shooting at. With my sword out.
Sword?
Which, silver, yeah.
Oh, interesting choice. Okay.
And how far can I move? You got 40 feet movement, so like right there?
So you can move a full square.
Alright,
Yep.
so,
Right there.
yeah. And,
Though, actually, you said you were getting up from prone.
oh yeah,
That's
true.
half your movement, so you're cut in half. You'd be where Tap is, too. Unless you want to double move.
Yeah, I will. So,
So double moving would give you another half from there. That's it. Because
alright.
of your speed.
I'm gonna swing my sword around, warm up my blood.
Okay. You're kind of running along. Now, note, there is yet another steep cliff drop into the woods. Chell.
Gonna keep running towards you guys. I can make it about right there. It's about 2 squares.
No, you'd be able to go. Oh, right. Yeah, dashing.
Yes, I will dash.
Okay. So, yeah. Kiva, you can hear something snapping in the forest below. No telling what it is, just something moving very quickly. Twigs crunching.
I'll shout up at Kiva from below. Direwolf!
Should be yelling that as you run. Dire wolf!
Yeah, I'm sure it's more in a panic.
Direwolf!
Big dog! Big dog!
So that's what you hear, Kiva. Tap. You've not had another glimpse. The forest is
I'm
quiet.
going to. Oh, I'm going to try to move another little half spot, and then I'm going to ready. In case I see it again, I'm just going to blast the hell out of it.
Okay. Jensen.
What is the logistics of me getting down the cliff in front of me?
It's about 100 feet.
Is it a sheer drop or is it just
Almost.
steep?
It's pretty sheer.
Then I guess I'm gonna backtrack to the road so I can get down to the next shelf.
I just noticed that the... what the heck? The measurements are not visible, so I'm going to make those visible to you guys. There. If you scroll up north of the town, you can see them on the map.
Oh. Yikes.
Sorry, I didn't realize that was on the GM layer.
That's steep.
Mm-hmm. It occurs to me that that might have helped. So.
Yeah. All right, then I'm gonna backtrack. I'm gonna double move so that I can get what there,
Sure.
or can I go further?
You can go, I guess, one token movement further, like 1/4 of a square.
All right.
half
Well,
a
I guess I'll go down to the lower part of this, the shelf by the road. Stairs, I guess. I don't know how this works.
It's like a ramp, like a steep path that just winds down.
Okay. Then I go where I am there. I guess should be at the bottom of the, or close to it.
Okay. Like, and you can easily just kind of slide a lot of that distance too. Vidna.
I guess you said I can move like 1 square like that.
Mm-hmm. That would be a dash action.
Oh, it would.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, I'll just be here.
Okay. So you're running along, or just trotting along a cliff, not running.
Yeah. I will ready an action if I see it within 60 feet to cast Fairy Fire on it. That's it.
There. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Wolfie is a little too far out of Chell's sight. And is gonna get a little sneaky. Okay. Ismark is going to once again keep up with Tap. This was a terrible idea, he comments as he catches up with you.
It's basically his idea.
I know it's a bad idea, but we gotta go forward with it.
Kifa.
Like, literally his idea. Literally.
Every idea he's had since the beginning of this adventure has been bad.
Can I make a perception check?
What do you...
Wolf.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, what am I gonna make a perception check? Was it you just gonna ask me? There's a
No,
wolf.
you don't know. Shut up.
14.
You can hear the sounds of the wolf coming from about that ballpark.
I'm gonna charge that direction.
You'd have to go
Actually, I'm
down
gonna
a
go to the
100-foot
edge.
cliff. Yeah.
Bruh.
Going to the edge.
Like, you're just looking down at these conical treetops rising below. Like so many green spikes.
It's unpleasant for me.
Chell.
I'm ready to an action though.
Which action?
To attack a wolf.
If it somehow climbs this 100-foot cliff?
Yes.
Could
I don't know how
happen.
big the wolf is. It could like be very agile.
It might have a pole vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a
fair enough.
100-foot rope.
Or jump off a tree.
All right, Chell.
I'll go to right about here. That's one thing. And shout up at you guys around me and I'll be like, guys, you got this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get us in this town.
Go.
Alright, and I'm gonna use a key point to move, step to the wind. And so I can do an action, so I can dash as a bonus action. So I'll actually go 100, 55
150
feet 3 times.
Yeah, 150.
Well, my
That's
move speed is 55.
3 squares.
But you can round down if you want, that's fine. If you want to round down.
It's just 3 squares. I mean, on a map like this, that's just how it would work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 1, so 2, 3. I'll go right there.
And are you staying like pressed against the cliff face, or
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running along the cliff face.
okay?
And yeah, that'll be. It's just as I've come out of the trees, or maybe just before I've come out of the trees or something.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Tap.
Burning key points.
Get
We
in.
have no clue where that thing is, right?
All is quiet.
Am I going to be able to get up this ledge right here or this cliff?
If you can climb 100 feet.
The last known area we knew the direwolf was like this area, right?
Ballpark, yeah.
Ballpark. All right. I'm actually gonna head back to Jensen, towards Jensen.
Okay.
And I'm still, even though I'm going where Ismark is, but I'm just going above him just for now.
I'm just going to move him back. You should move over top of his token.
Okay.
You'll show up.
All right. I'm just gonna move him over there, and I'm gonna keep watching that perimeter, seeing if anything busts out. I'm gonna blast it.
Okay. Jensen.
Well, we have actually no indications of where the wolf is or where it's at, though I do remember when things started that we heard several wolves howling.
You did.
So I'm going to shout over to Tap, watch a tree line, there's more than one wolf.
Oh, I'm watching, buddy. I'm watching.
I didn't need an answer. I'll pretty much move half a square as regular movement so that I can kind of get a little bit further down the road.
Mhm.
Like there, I guess? Is that okay?
Sure. Like right at the edge of the cliff, I assume. Looking down.
Yeah. It's still at the top of the cliff, kind of near Vidna. And I'll ready so that if something does end up going by, I've got my spear and shield, so we'll see what we can see.
Vidna.
Well, I'm gonna be looking for the signs of the wolves, so I'd like to make a perception. $19?
19.
We'll move here too.
The trees sway and shake a little, giving you some indication that the wolf is in this ballpark.
Okay. I'll move again. Dash. And that's it.
That is the dire wolf. Okay. Ismark. Did you guys give Ismark a ranged weapon? Yes, a heavy crossbow.
Yeah. Yep.
He's gonna get that out and just kind of keep it trained on the forest below. Where is it? Kiva. Readying in action, obviously, to shoot if he sees it. Sorry, I was thinking it. I didn't say it.
It was well intended when you said, where is it?
Yeah.
Waiting. And I'm kind of going to be pacing, like between here and here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Waiting for it.
Chell. At this point, the sun has set beyond the western horizon.
I am
It's dark.
I am determined to get us into this town. That's my plan. That's what I said I'm going to do. So my plan is to full sprint across this opening into the other patch of trees. I know it's a bit of a distance. Once I get to those trees, across, then I'm gonna start trying to be stealthy again. So I'll move myself, I guess. This is how far I can make it.
You just to affirm that I know what you're doing. You want to be at the base of this mountain plateau, or I'm sorry, not plateau. This mountain.
Well, I should ask you
escarpment.
before I decide that. Like, if I were to move up to this thing, would I be able to move along this edge to keep them from seeing me?
You'd have to climb. Oh, I see what you're saying. As long as you're pressed against the cliff face there, I would say you can probably evade their sight. You just
Okay.
have to stay very close to the wall.
So let me start over then. Go here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll try to get up this path.
So
Yeah.
you're running for it. So go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Granted, you have advantage. It is nighttime. It is dark, and they do not have dark vision.
And I also have plus 10,
And you also have plus 10.
just so you know. So 35.
35. Okay. Well, no one spots you.
No one. Bye, bitches. Wait, don't turn that music on.
They're coming for you, bud.
No bitches.
Tap.
I am going to just hang out with the group, and I'm going to move back to the road, actually. Well,
Okay.
slightly back to the road, and then just look at the tree line, and looking right when something happens, I'm going to blast the hell out of it.
Okay.
Deja vu.
Jensen.
At least I hear the music again.
Jensen.
Well, if it would let me, but it doesn't. I don't know if it's going to.
What
I'm
are you
getting like sluggish on here, but essentially, I'm going to move like half a square west
Oh, okay.
along the cliff top,
I gotcha.
and then stay readied with an action for see. I'm kind of anticipating the wolf may very well explode out of the woods.
So at this
Follow-
point, just
Shell.
okay. Just so you guys are aware, it is full on nighttime going forward. So it is very dark.
Beautiful.
You said that already.
Just reminding, so everyone knows that
Ah.
it's very hard to see in the forest.
Did we ever light a fire though? I'm just curious.
Not here.
Okay. We said we would, but
Oh,
That's
I
fine.
don't
We
think I
probably
heard that.
Well,
We
if we
probably didn't
did,
have
it's
time.
it's back on the bend of the road,
probably. Yeah.
which means it's not going to help us down there. If we can get it to come up a little further, it might. Or if somebody, lit the woods on fire with a fireball,
No, don't do it.
though that might be
Fireball?
pine fire. What?
Vidna.
I'm gonna be looking for this wolf again. Move here and do another perception check.
You'll have disadvantage at this point because it is dark.
Okay. 12.
12. All is quiet. No movement whatsoever in the woods.
I will ready an action to cast Fairy Fire on it if it's within 60 feet of me.
Okay. I think at this point I'm just going to end initiative.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, because we're going to kill it if it comes out anyway.
Fuck you, Wolf. You ain't getting me.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm gone.
So, Chell, you're continuing along that cliff face, right?
Yeah.
Because
But I'm
of
not gonna
your 35 stealth, it's unlikely that anyone even noticed you go by.
That's why I'm not gonna go into the trees. I'm just gonna climb up the hill. Look for a pattern. Try to climb over the wall.
Okay. So you're going to... How are you getting up?
I'm gonna climb the wall.
That's 100 feet. That'll take you a while, and
Wait, what? I thought you said the wall was 20
Oh,
feet.
well, you're not
That
at the
was-
wall. You got to get to the wall.
Right. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna make my way over here, and then yeah, this is 100 feet hill, right?
Per tier.
Okay, so I will make my way up. 100 feet ain't crap.
That's a cliff, not a hill.
I have
think.
climbing gear.
Are you using it?
It's a straight up cliff.
Barely.
So, according to the description, yes. Looking at the map, it doesn't look as much like it.
I guess I should ask, would I
Here's-
be able to get up here without dying? Or needing a climbing kit?
If you fall, you might have a bad day. But here's what I think I'm going to go with, because I think this makes more sense. These tiers over here, the ones that are more brown, I'm going to say are sheer cliff, because
Okay.
that's more mountain. Down here, I'm going to say it's just really steep hill.
I'm fine with that.
Does that look right to everyone?
Yeah.
I mean,
suppose that works.
these lines, like geographically, these lines are further apart than those ones over there. That means that is steeper than what is these lines that are further apart. So
I didn't know that.
technically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that
Geography
makes-
nerd. I'm a
Right up.
geography nerd over here, so
Right up.
Uh,
Yeah, good.
let me just. Boom. Okay. All right. So, Chell, you are going to climb your. Well, I'll let you just scale the hill. That's fine. So you scale the hill. I'm going to need one more stealth check. Yeah, one more stealth check just to get up to the base of the wall.
without being seen.
Yes, because you are also on the other side now, and you've kind of lost the people who were staring at you.
Do I still have advantage since it's dark?
Yes, you do. 32.
32.
Oh, my beautiful nat 20. Alas, it's only a 15.
I mean, I still got a 32.
They do not see you.
Yes.
So you make it all the way up to the base of that wall.
Like I said, I'm going to look for patterns, just make sure that I'm in a nice dark
Well,
area without any torchlight before I climb the wall.
hold tight for a sec, because while you get up to the wall,
Okay.
what's everyone else doing?
Having a picnic, chilling out, drinking beers, maybe some
For
hot
that
dogs.
wolf.
Keeping
On
an
the
eye
prowl.
for the wolf, but going back to camp.
Yeah, pretty much go back to where we were. At least that's what I'm doing, but watching the tree line.
You guys probably thought I was crazy.
Same here.
No, I heard it.
No, I shot at it. I saw it.
And
for
in
a
getting
second.
back to camp, we were going to do a fire, so if you didn't have us do a fire, now I'm going to do a fire.
You guys
Fire?
can
There's
start.
fire.
You're lighting a fire down there.
Yes.
I'm helping.
Cold, man. We gotta survive.
It's cold, it's nighttime, and I want to make pancakes.
Given how steep this hill is, there's no way you guys could really make a camp here. You'd probably have to go to the base of the hill to do that, I would think. Because there's no flat ground at all.
How steep are we talking?
Well, I mean, like right here. If I'm understanding Jesse correctly, because they're so close together, that means this is steeper, right?
The closer they are together, the steeper it is, yeah. The further apart they are, the more sloped it is.
Yay, I learned things.
And knowing is half the battle.
So, like, down here would be not perfectly flat, but would be more manageable. Up
What about
here
here?
would probably also be reasonable.
Yeah,
Not
like these.
over here, in front of the wall, where it's flat.
You would also be within range of their temperamental guards who might not take kindly to you doing so.
Up here is probably pretty easily sloped.
I wouldn't say it's a gentle slope, considering this all
Yeah.
is going up into a mountain. It's just comparatively.
Yeah, it is 100 feet apart, the difference, so.
I think right here is good where we are.
So, like, over here. That square.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. I'm comfortable with that. So you guys get a little fire going.
As long as you're comfortable.
Here
No
comes
sooner,
Wolf.
though, do you have the fire going than snow begins coming down harder,
Well, shit.
and the wind picks up, blowing your
It's-
fire about.
It's the Wendigo.
No.
Throw more wood on the fire.
Chell,
No, you got to make a pyramid.
as
so
soon
that-
as their fire starts behind you, you notice that the guards up on the wall seem very keen to pay attention to that. There's a guard up here who
I see him.
basically patrols that being his patrol route.
Okay.
The other two over by the gate don't move at all.
Oh, perfect. Then I'll wait for him to leave.
Though actually
I
it
will-
occurs to me, since that fire started, he's going to be staring over here, and he's actually going to briefly walk over to the other two over here to confer with them.
I'll wait a few minutes.
After a few, he comes back to this point, and then he's going to move over here, and he does not move from that position. Though at this point they are now actually no, not torches. They'd be holding lanterns.
All right. Then am I in the complete darkness pretty much right now?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try to get over that wall.
Okay. It's 20 feet. How would you like to get over it?
So it's a stone wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Completely flat.
Mm-hmm. As per the picture in the lower left corner of the map. Here, I can do this too.
Is she by the ladder?
No.
The ladder's on the other side. Or would be, anyways.
Mhm.
Yeah, on the inside of the town.
I actually don't really know. Could I scale a 20-foot wall?
How? Just with
Yeah,
your bare
that's-
hands? No.
That's what I'm trying to think.
I thought you had a climbing rig.
I do.
Which requires doesn't that involve like hammering?
Well, it
pitons
involves putting a
into-
harness on.
You're a monk. Just run straight up.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it possible for me to run up 20 feet?
I don't
Like a
think
wall
so.
run, and maybe do like a kick off of the side
I think
stanchion thing?
there
I think
are
you could.
abilities that let you do that specifically, and if you don't have those specific abilities, I'm inclined to say probably not.
Your brother and I
Fire
could run
fan.
up a 20-foot wall.
That's true. I watched you guys run up tall wall, and they're not even monks.
Actually, I would argue that they are exactly monks. That would be their class level, but
Okay, well,
um, 20 feet seems a little high to go running straight up with nothing to...
Are there no like little crevices? It's stone, isn't it?
I refer you again to the picture.
Do you have a hook or anything with you?
well, it looks like there are crevices that where the concrete blocks are formed.
Yes, but like not big enough to fit your fingers in.
Have a rope.
I do.
grappling hook?
I do. I have a rope. I could throw it up. I have a really long rope, so like I could throw it up in a loop and try to pull myself up like a lasso, you know? Like that type of thing. And I could try to pull it over one of these things right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me look at it. It doesn't show it on this thing.
No, not those,
But-
unfortunately.
One of these things.
Yeah, but they usually have those thingies at the top that you could lasso.
Yeah, like maybe a torch hook or like a lantern hook or something that might be.
What do you? Those stone things, like crenulated, like I don't know.
Oh, the arrow slits? The arrow slits?
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
like the stuff at the top of towers, how the stone like goes up and then down and then up.
Oh yeah, like
Parapet?
on the roof area.
Yeah.
Okay. Would there maybe be something sticking out of the roof that I could grab onto? Like with a rope?
With
Just
a,
lasso a guard.
I suppose at the very top of those towers there are little points. Like, I don't know what the hell those are. Those don't look like flagpoles, just little spires.
Yeah, ornamental spires.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
If the wall is 20 feet, those are what, 30?
So those towers, though, are only at the gatehouse. These
Yeah,
little
that's-
things protruding are just buttresses.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you, like, if there was anything sticking out that I could lasso
Of the-
onto.
I thought you were asking about the towers. Are the buttresses?
No.
Probably not.
What about the entire buttress?
Why not just use the buttress like Jackie Chan? He can climb a wall from a
'Cause-
corner.
Because he says
That-
I can't.
No, you could do that with a corner. That I said you couldn't
not
go straight up the
wall.
wall like a wall run. You could go like
Oh.
with a corner.
Well, I
That's
said,
different.
could I kind of bounce back and forth and try to get up that way?
You can try. It would be difficult. That would. Phew, that. Okay, I'm actually going to ask the person in the party who's done this kind of thing. Would that be athletics or acrobatics? You think, Bijan? Is that more
It would be-
strength based or agility?
No, it's agility, definitely. Because you can get somebody who can. I mean, there's a little bit of strength to it, of course, but if you know how to run and like maybe ricochet off a wall, I guess you could say, I would say it'd more be agility. I
Okay,
guess.
we'll call it agility. Of course, if you fail this, you're going to take damage from falling.
Dude,
break
if,
your
No,
arm.
I'm not. You kidding me?
Oh, right. Monk. Okay. Acrobatics check. Oh, what the hell do I even try for? Monks are bullshit.
if Mario, a fat plumber, can do it, she can do it.
18.
Okay. You quietly back away and then get a running start up the buttress, leap kind of sideways, scrabbling the last few feet up this other wall, kind of having to monkey yourself up in the corner a little bit. And you reach the top, get your fingers over, and kind of hang there for a moment, listening to see if anyone heard. You don't hear any cries of alarm.
I'm pull myself right around and jump down on the other side.
You are on the wall. Beyond, you can see a mist-shrouded village. Nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads, which stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees, in fact, as to constitute a forest. To the northeast, gray cliffs rise there we go. Cliffs, it says. Rise sharply, and the road winding up to the abbey is easy to see from this vantage. Lightning flashes in the sky beyond the abbey. There's a low rumble of thunder. And we're going to end the game here tonight.
Oh, damn, I was gonna do something cool.
It'll be waiting for you.
But I was going to make pancakes!
Guys, I'm so cool.
So close.
Too bad nobody saw it.
Yeah, it's true. Literally no one.
Alright, well, I guess that wraps it up for another fun-filled evening of Where'd the Wolf Go? Tune in next week to figure out where the wolf went.
Also, where'd Irina go?
Where did Irina go? And are we ever going to see the inside of this happy village?